This week in Bruin News Now, Kathleen McMullen, a St. Joe alumna, heads to the Sisters of St. Francis of the Martyr St. George. In Bruin sports, the football team travels to Jackson Academy for the big game tonight.
And the temperatures are about to take a drop. Weather, sports, and all the news are next. Bruin News Now for Friday, September 10th, 2021 begins right now.
From the BNN headquarters on the campus of St. Joseph Catholic School in Madison, this is Mississippi's high school news leader, the international award-winning high school newscast, Bruin News Now.
Hello everybody, I'm Gia Picarella.
And I'm JJ Tice. Welcome to this edition of Bruin News Now. With Labor Day holiday giving us time away from school Monday and Tuesday, it's been a great short week here on the St. Joe campus.
But the news never stops. Even though we were wrapping up a 3-day week, we still have a lot to share. The big story this week, a St. Joe alumna, a member of the class of 2010, is heading to Illinois.
Alumni Kathleen McMullen joined the Sisters of St. Francis of the Martyr St. George. She plans to spend a year there, in which is called a postulancy, to see if what God has called her to do.
McMullen is the latest St. Joe graduate to explore the religious life. She stopped by at St. Joe recently to talk about and share her spiritual journey. It's a fascinating story.
And it's a call that is really underappreciated in our church and in our society for sure, for religious men and women who can be very, very gifted and called to serve the Lord in religious communities.
Kathleen McMullen is a St. Joe alumna who left September 7th to join the Sisters of St. Francis of the Martyr St. George in Alton, Illinois. McMullen deciphered the religious life in high school, but decided to explore other options while attending MSU.
When I finished at St. Joe in 2010, I went to Mississippi State, and I was there until 2014. And then from Mississippi State, I went on to the University of Mississippi Medical Center for Occupational Therapy School, and I finished there in 2017. And I started working as an OT and loved it, enjoyed it, but just had always felt like there was something more that the Lord wanted and was calling me to.
Father Nick, the Diocese of Jackson's Directors of Vocation, played a major role in McMullen's decision.
All of these people have been amazing in the way that they've just allowed God's call, which is for all of us, to vocation. They've allowed that call to affect their lives. Like, they've taken it seriously, they've discerned, and they've taken that next step, which is not, okay, I'm going to become a priest for sure, or I'm going to become a nun for sure. They've taken the step to discover whether they're called to be a priest or a nun.
While McMullen is St. Joe's most recent graduate to pursue the religious life, Will Fogo is attending St. Joseph Seminary College in Covington, Louisiana.
I was in high school, probably around my senior year, and then I went to Mississippi State after, and that calling kind of deepened, it grew and became louder, so much so that I couldn't really ignore it anymore. And, through prayer and spiritual direction, I kind of figured out that God was calling me to the seminary.
Father Nick quoted that St. Joe has been on fire recently with people who are discerning vocations, and I couldn't agree more. McMullen has an amazing story, and I'm sure that next year will be even more meaningful to her spiritually. I know everyone at St. Joe in the St. Joe community, including her fellow St. Joe alumna and members of the class of 2010, are praying for her.
It's also great how we at BNN are able to share her story the same week that students, faculty, staff, and others join together for the Mass of the Holy Spirit here in the Fine Arts Theater.
Bishop Joseph Kopacz was here on Thursday to celebrate the Mass, an annual occurrence here at St. Joe to start the new academic year. The bishop was joined with other area priests.
The Mass of the Holy Spirit, part of our weekly celebration of Mass in the Fine Arts Theater, is another one of the many things that make our school special and set us apart from other educational institutions.
The Mass was followed by a reception put together by the St. Joe PA for the bishop and all priests who attended the Mass.
St. Joe's 2021 Homecoming celebration begins Monday, October 4th. The week-long celebration will include the formal court presentation during the halftime of the homecoming game, Friday night, October 8th, when the Bruins host Sacred Heart Catholic School from Hattiesburg. Homecoming maid elections will take place next week, with results announced at a special edition of Bruin News Now.
Friday, September 24th will be a busy night for St. Joe. The annual middle school dance will begin after halftime of the Bruins Simpson Academy football game. The fun will carry on until 11 p.m. The theme for the dance is beach. St. Joe will also be hosting the 6th graders from the sistering schools that night, letting them enjoy free food and the football game.
The middle school dance is coming up. It's September 24th, right after the football game. We're very excited about it. We didn't get to have the dance last year. It's going to have a beach theme, which means we expect lots of bright colors, flowers, Hawaiian kind of styles, and I think the middle schoolers will have a great time seeing each other in a different environment than just school.
St. Joe's largest fundraiser, the Jeans, Jazz, and Bruin Blues $10,000 drawdown, is months away on Saturday, January 29th, 2022, at Jackson Country Club. Planning for the event has already begun. Sponsorships are available for purchase visiting the website, www.stjoedrawdown.com. For more information, or call Ms. Trisha Harris at St. Joe at 601-898-4800.
For all of you waiting for a copy of the 2021 St. Joe Yearbook, documenting the 2020 to 2021 school year, today is the big day. Students will be receiving the copy of the yearbook today from their religion teachers. Once you receive your copy, remember to scan the QR codes found throughout the book to watch special videos made just for you in this edition. After the break, Robert Clark has the latest in Bruin football.
And Mabry Hearn has your Fearless Friday football forecast. Sports and weather are next.
Come see why St. Joe's not your average Joe.
Hello Bruins, I'm Robert Clark with this week's Bruin News Now Sports Report. Topping sports news this week, your 2-1 St. Joe Bruin football team faces its biggest challenge so far this year. A road trip tonight to take on the 2-0 Jackson Academy Raiders on their North Campus. This is the third time both teams have met, JA holding a 2-0 record in the series. St. Joe and JA last met August 31st, 2018, when the Raiders handed the Bruins a 47-7 loss on the Raiders' home field. Tonight's game will be a little different, however, with the Bruins facing Jackson Academy for the first time as a part of the MAIS, armed with high-powered freshman quarterback Emil Picarello. The Bruins are coming off two impressive shutouts, 48-0 win last week against East Rankin and a 40-0 win before against Catholic rival Natchez Cathedral. Tonight's game should be a good one.
Going into this week, we got a tough opponent against Jackson Academy. You know, they're pretty well-off team, but we got great offensive tools. We got a great O-line. O-line did great last week, and we look to shut out JA this week. And go vote Carter Walker Blitz 16 Player of the Week. Thank you. Go Bruins.
An important note, the Bruins have scored 98 points unanswered in 2 straight weeks. Hopefully the Bruins can ride this wave of momentum into tonight's JA game. If you can't make it to tonight's game, you can listen to it live on WJXC-LP, Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, 107.9 FM. You can also watch the game live and stream the audio of the game from radio broadcast right here on the B&M YouTube channel. And Bruin Sports Radio team of Jonas Goss, Connor Odom, and Jimmy Thomas will bring you all of the action live. Both airtime for live streaming sports and the radio broadcast is at 6:45 p.m. with kickoff at 7. In Bruins softball, our softball team has been practicing long hours after school trying to win games this season. In their first season in the MAIS, the Bruins finished with a great season in the spring as a member in the MHSAA. When the school joined to the MAIS this season, the softball season shifted to the fall. The softball team has a 5-7 record this year and trying to make a push for the playoffs. I'm joined here today by a very important player on this year's team, Megan Davison. Thank you for joining me today, Megan.
Thanks for having me, Robert.
I just wanted to bring you on set to talk about this year's season. How do you think it's going so far?
I think we came in the season not really knowing what to expect. You know, we knew that private schools have really good competition, and you know, I think that we're doing nothing but getting better, and I think it's really good for us. You know, lately we've been getting a lot better, been focused on the little things, and you know, I think there's a lot of room to grow, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen with it.
Okay. How do y'all match up with this week's matchup?
We've actually haven't heard anything about them. They've never seen us, so you know
Okay.
it'll be fun. I'm interested to see what's going to happen. Hopefully come out good showing. It'll be a good game.
Okay. And how do y'all feel as y'all make a push for the playoffs? How do y'all prepare for that?
We just practicing a lot. We'll go to school, practice 5:30, but we'll get in the cage, get our reps. We'll do defense, team defense.
Okay.
Just work on all the little things that are important.
Okay, Megan, thank you for joining me today, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you for having me.
In Lady Bruins volleyball, the girls entered their Thursday night matchup at Hillcrest Christian with a 5-11 record. Thursday night's game followed a home loss to the 3-0 Jackson Academy. The girls played Hartfield Academy next week and then return home September 16th when they host Clinton.
We have a tournament at St. Andrews this weekend, and everyone in the volleyball team is working really hard and really excited. And go Bruins!
In girls soccer, the team has been having a successful season this year. They take on Hartfield at our place Thursday. And in cross country, the Bruins head to Northwest Rankin for the Northwest Rankin 9/11 Memorial Cross Country meet on Saturday.
We're playing Hartfield, and we've been practicing and playing really well. And we have a lot of new incoming 7th graders that have been practicing well with the older kids.
Finally, as the Bruins swim team looks forward to the overall meet September 29th at Grit on Lakeland, the team is selling $30 tickets for a fajita meal with your choice of a drink and a chance to win a 32-inch TV. This is an adult-only fundraiser on September 25th. That's it for Bruins Sports this week. I'm Robert Clark. Go Bruins.
Hello Bruins, I'm Avery Hearn with your fantastic Friday football game day forecast. For tonight, when the Bruins travel to Jackson Academy for the big game, look for temperatures starting in the 80s and falling into the low 70s. Winds should be light and variable. Skies should be partly cloudy, but you can still look for a 100% chance of touchdown passes flowing out of the hands of the quarterback Emil Picarella. For the rest of the weekend, you can expect highs in the upper 80s and into near 90s. On Saturday and Sunday, lows both nights should be in the mid-60s. The rest of the next week you should see quite the same. Highs around the 90 and lows in the 70s. Skies should be partly cloudy. That's it for your fantastic Friday football game day forecast. I'll see you at the game tonight. I'm Avery Hearn. Goodbye.
Thanks, Robert and Mabry. I'm looking forward to another fun football Friday night. I know I'm heading to the game tonight. What about you, JJ?
I'm going to try my best, but if I can't make it to the game, I can still follow the action on Bruins Streaming Sports and on Bruin Sports Radio. The Bruin Sports Radio team does a great job calling the game every week.
One more thing. Look for a special announcement next week on how you can participate in creating the next edition of the school yearbook. The Shield staff plans to announce how the students, faculty, staff, and parents can contribute photos for the yearbook staff and possibly consider publishing them in next year's edition.
Think of it as a great way for you to be a part of documenting history at St. Joe. That's next week here on Bruin News Now. We will have all the details on how you can send your photos to the yearbook.
That's it for this week's edition of Bruin News Now. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe to the BNN channel on YouTube, where you'll find a complete archive of every edition of our award-winning student-produced newscast. I'm Gia Picarella.
And I'm JJ Tice. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next week. Until then, go Bruins.
Bruin News Now is made possible by C-Spire, Orange Theory Fitness, St. Dominic's, and these fine sponsors.
Today's sponsors.
Hey. All right. Bruin Football is... Okay, let me cut that. Bruin Football is on the air. live on Bruin Streaming Sports and Bruin Sports Radio, powered by C Spire and Orange City Fitness, and heard exclusively on WJXC LP, Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio on 107.9 FM. This football broadcast and webcast is made possible by our underwriters, Brown Bottling Group, St. Dominic's, Bryant Clark Law Firm, PLLC, Davis Court Reporting, WealthPoint Investments Management, Davis & Williams, PLLC, Equity Plus, BP Electric LLC, and Bright Business Solutions, Dora and Daryl Thomas, The Tice Family, Old Town Cleaners, Dwayne Kump, Videographer, Mighty Strong Movers, Leonard Protective Service LLC, Total Healthcare Solutions, Matthew Fairburn, Jennifer Stephen, and Taylor Wellens Politz, and Do APLC. Now we go live to the voice of the Bruins. Oh, wait, no, I'm Connor Odom. Okay, so hello everybody. Welcome to the Week 4 of St. Joseph Catholic School varsity football. I'm Connor Odom, and you are watching Bruins Streaming Sports and listening to Bruin Sports Radio, powered by C Spire and Orange City Fitness, and heard exclusively on WJXC LP, Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, 107.9 FM. Joining me tonight will be the rest of the Bruin Sports Radio broadcast, Jimmy Thomas and Jonas Goss.
How y'all doing?
I'm Jonas Goss, here with my co-color commentator, Jimmy Thomas.
Alright, we know. So, we are live from the campus of Jackson Academy in North Jackson, where your St. Joe Bruins will meet the Jackson Academy Raiders in the third meeting between these two clubs. JA and St. Joe last met on St. Joe last met in football on August 31st, 2018. There we go. All right. At JA, when the Raiders defeated the Bruins 47-7. The first meeting between the two came the previous year in 2017 when the Raiders visited Bill Rayfield Field and walked away with a 31-17 win. Tonight, the JA Raiders entered the game undefeated after a 2-0 start to the season. The Raiders opened the season August 20th with a 37-0 shutout of Starkville Academy, followed 1 week later on August 27th with a 27-13 win over Leake Academy. JA was idle last week. The Bruins entered tonight's matchup with a 2-1 record, including an impressive shutout victories at home, a 40-0 win against Natchez Cathedral on August 27th, and a 48-0 win against East Rankin Academy Patriots on September 3rd. The only loss for the Bruins came in the opening game of the season on the road at Copiah Academy, where they lost 34-19. The Bruins played pretty sloppy that game, especially in the second half at Copiah Academy, when Copiah scored 34 unanswered points on the way to the huge win. The last weeks saw the Bruins improve drastically on defense. Anytime a team can shut out an opponent in football is a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, no doubt, Connor. Like Connor said, this is Jay versus St. Joe. A big looking game tonight. You know, Jay is listed as one of the top teams in the state, but you know, St. Joe's been doing really well these past two games and are looking to, you know, shock the people, shock the haters out there, and just, you know, come out with the dub. What are you thinking, Jonas?
Well, Jimmy, being around school all week, there's been so much hype leading up to this game. Our players have been talking about it all week. In fact, me and Jimmy actually met with a few of the key players on this team today and talked about tonight's matchup. And it's just it's a big game for us. It's like the first real test for the Bruins this year. So we're interested to see how we come out and perform against one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah, like Jonas said, man, we talked with a bunch of the key players, and, you know, just the word around town is we're very, very confident for this game. We're looking forward to this game. And like many of the players said, you know, this is going to be our first, I guess, real test of the season. But, you know, like St. Joe, Jay is a high school football team, and, you know, you can't overlook anybody because overestimation and underestimation are big bad things to do in battle. We learned that from Coach McCall. Me and Jonas talked to him a good bit. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm really excited to see looking forward. What are you thinking, Connor?
This is going to be an impressive game for sure, since the Bruins have brought 2 wins, shutting out both teams, and JA shutting out the first team on the opening game, and then them coming back again to win. So this is just going to be an epic battle tonight. That's just what I'm really looking forward to see. Just some picks that St. Joe can make, just some touchdowns that we can get.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a hard matchup, though.
Yeah, Jimmy, and us Bruins are coming in as underdogs tonight. There's a lot of people stacked against us, but I just want to say that me, Jonas Goss, Jimmy Thomas, Connor Odom, all 3 of us believe in our Bruins and believe. And we believe that, sorry for that interruption there, and we believe that we can come out successful. And I don't want to call this game a must win, because even if we lose tonight, we're still in, this isn't district play, so this won't affect our playoff chances, but it's a must win to us St. Joe people.
Yeah. So, as I would just like to say right now, we are only 4 minutes and 10 seconds away from kickoff, and I believe we're about to sing the national anthem as the flag is out right now. Just kind of waiting for when they're going to announce. Kind of nice. Better coverage for the night.
A little fun fact for the ladies and gentlemen listening to at home. St. Joe's own Carter Walker, number 3, is actually related to JA's Ethan Archie. It's just a cool thing that we learned that they're very close cousins, and once Carter Walker came back from JA, he wanted to choose number 3 because of his cousin. Now here's the national anthem.
Alright, so we're back.
Yeah.
I believe we're about to be on the national anthem right now. Sorry for that, a little bit of dead air right now. We are about to sing the national anthem. So right now they're giving memory to the 9/11 victims in 2001. So
yeah, Connor. As we know, tonight's the 10th, and 9/11 is tomorrow's the anniversary of 9/11, and it's always a somber day as we remember those who lost their lives in the tragic events, and we also remember those who lost their lives trying to save people. So we just want to have just honor those people, take this time to honor those people who lost their lives on that sad day.
And it appears that it looks like they have a paramedic and a firefighter that was in there on the field right now. Just honoring the 9/11 victims right now.
Yeah, Connor. Nice to see. We don't like a lot of things that they do over here at Jay, but nice to see that they're honoring the 9/11 victims, because some things are bigger than football. And this is one of those things.
Oh, no doubt. Like you said, Jonas, it's good to see JA come together as a community and show a lot of support for the tragic events that happened 20 years ago tomorrow. But, yeah.
Yeah, Jamie, we are a bit of rivals, Jay and St. Joe, but this is bigger than a rivalry. This is a national remembrance. So, we will take a brief moment of silence to remember those who lost their lives.
That was your brief moment of silence there. Looks to be a minute away from kickoff.
Might actually ever miss a kickoff. Actually, it's up to 1 minute. Okay, so I believe we're about to. Okay, so I believe that we will about to do the national anthem after this
because we are on radio and we can't have any dead air. So we apologize for that inconvenience. We are standing for the anthem with our hands over our hearts. We're doing our best to try to observe the anthem.
Yeah, we do not mean any respect to anybody listening at home.
It's a little bit hard to hear up here too, as I think it's soundproof, but I'm not completely sure. It sounds like it is though. But I actually kind of want to mention the conditions outside. So, as I would like to mention, we are playing on a turf field, which is completely different for the Bruins because as we play on the natural grass field, that's going to be a whole game changer because the ball is going to bounce a lot more. And just the way it bounces on artificial turf, and just the way the players play, they might slip a little bit more easier. But yeah, that's just basically it's going to be the challenge of the game tonight.
Yeah, kind of. Now that we're talking football, this JA squad is a pretty good one. They come into tonight's game 2-0. One of the stronger teams in the MAIS. This game is definitely circled on St. Joe's schedule as probably the toughest regular season game that we will face. So, although they're 2-0, we do look to come in and hand them their first loss of the season.
Yeah, so as the national anthem is playing right now, we cannot go dead air right now. So we're just going to have to be speaking during this. But we are pledging in our minds, and we have our hands over our heart right now as we're honoring the flag. But
yeah, kind of. And we did mention those who lost their lives on 9/11. We also want to remember those who lost their lives in Afghanistan with the current war that's going on there. So we want to send our prayers to Afghanistan and our prayers to those who have victims of 9/11.
Also, we want to send our prayers out to the victims of Hurricane Ida. We know that hit hard up near the coast and up in the northern areas. But God's got a plan, and He works in mysterious ways. But we see Him work lots of miracles as well. So
yeah. So as the national anthem just finished, and we are just a minute away from kickoff, I actually want to finish off of what I was saying for the field conditions. Right now, it is now starting to sunset. Right now, it's beginning the sun is starting to set, and right now the field conditions are looking nice. As I said before, it's a field turf, and the conditions that are outside right now. It's just about 77 degrees outside, so it's a nice playing temperature. And here the Raiders are walking out from their locker room right now, about to run through their massive sign that says Jackson Academy.
Yeah, Connor. The Raiders are walking out, and you do see the Bruins at the far side end zone, supported by our spirit steppers and our cheerleading. Our Bruin cheerleaders. So nice to see them out with streamers and balloons out here supporting our fellow Bruins, and we also do have our flag ready to lead the Bruins out. So, and I believe at the top of that pile is number 5, Solomon Walker, gonna lead his team out onto the field.
Yeah, we see Matthew Blackwood, John Parker Hornback, and Jake Ramsey going to meet Tay Collins and Max Valenta from JA at half field. Obviously former teammates there. A lot of familiar faces out there right now. But the Bruins are looking to look through that and battle.
Yeah, Jimmy, and there's so much hype around this game, but people have to remember this is just football. Our Bruins are gonna line up and hit them the same way that they're gonna hit us. So, we talked like me and Jimmy said earlier. We talked to the guys. No one's intimidated. No one's scared. Everyone's just ready to go and silence all the critics.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Also, what happens between the white lines stays between the white lines, and we've seen a lot of trash talking going on between these two teams. A lot of baby talk, but just like my friend and Bruin Football player Brandon Taylor said, it's all baby talk, and it all matters what happens on the field tonight. So we're gonna be able to see that, and it's gonna be a very exciting game. So Bruin faithful, you're not gonna want to miss any of this.
Yep. All right. So as the coin toss just happened, right there, the team captains ran onto the field. Sorry, I sound a little bit more sad right now. I'm not. I'm just kind of tired. Had a long day at school. So now I'm gonna try my best to be a little bit more hyped up for this Bruins team. So right now we have the Raiders about to run out of their. I can see all their feet right now. I can see them about to run out, and the Bruins have just run out of their streamers. Balloons going up in the air, and here they come, running out. And number three, Carter Walker leading them out with streamers all over him. And so now as the Raiders come in with the very extra flags with smoke coming out of their flags, the game is about to be off right now.
Yeah, Connor, and our Bruin Spirit Steppers and Cheerleaders did release blue and gold balloons for the St. Joe team tonight. And we're ready to play football. We're ready to go. Like Jimmy said, it's been a lot of chirp ahead of this game. At the end of the day, both teams love each other. It's bigger than football. Both teams have sportsmanship, but when you step inside those white lines, no one are friends out there. And like Jimmy mentioned, Carter Walker is playing against his cousin tonight, but I believe he's gonna forget about that for these 60 minutes.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But going back to our talk with some of the players, man, they just seem really excited. They seem very motivated. You know, a lot of people are counting St. Joe out of this game and looking at them like an underdog. But it's good to see that the Bruins are having a lot of spirit here, and it looks to see that the Bruins are going to be kicking off to JA and receiving at halftime.
And if you're wondering who the matchup is, it is Ethan Archery, once again number 3, and number 3 Carter Walker on the Bruins.
Yeah, and Jimmy, this is a bit of a team rivalry, but as well a bit of a player rivalry. Carter Walker did transfer to JA last year, but after his year last year, he did choose to return back to St. Joe. So nice to have him back at school, playing football for his St. Joe Bruins. But so it's a little bit of a rivalry inside a rivalry.
Yeah, and actually we did not know why he transferred, but right now we're focusing on the game of football right now. So let's get ready for the Bruins kickoff. Ryder Sester signals for the kick on the 40-yard line, and the kick is away for a short kick right on the 30-yard line. And he runs up the field. He breaks through all the Bruins, and he is stepped out of bounds at about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, got a nice little carry there up to the 40-yard line, like you said, Connor. A little bit starting off good field position for Jay, but we've seen that Bruin defense work at the beginning of the game and all the way down to the end. So we're going to see the Bruins look to get a stop here and get the ball.
Yeah, that was number 6 cornerback Chris Robinson on the return for Jackson Academy. Kind of shot up that sideline there, but the St. Joe defense is out and they're ready to make their first stop of the day.
All right, as JA now lines up with Bruins playing man-to-man coverage. All right, JA's lined up shotgun formation, sent a man in motion, hands off to number 2.
Looks speedy.
Yep, number 2, and he is stopped right on the 30-yard line, and that.
Yeah, brought down by Tay Littleton, and he gets up and chirps a little in Tay's face. Don't like to see that, but
yeah, that carries by number 2, Dakota Jordan. Big name, big new name there for the JA Raiders.
All right, we'll continue to be more energetic as we get out through the night. All right, JA lines up, shotgun formation. Bruins line up, man-to-man coverage. JA takes a snap, and the play is called dead by the ref.
I believe that will be
a flag on St. Joe.
Looks to be an encroachment on the St. Joe defense, so they will back it up 5 yards to about the.
All right, we will see what this is. All right, it appears to be right on the 30-yard line. Jay lines up shotgun formation, man-to-man coverage, and St. Joe lines up man-to-man coverage. Jay lines up shotgun formation, halfback to his left, Twins far side of the field. Jay takes the snap, and he is brought down right at the line of scrimmage, just shy of the 30-yard line, so about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, good job by that Bruin line. You know, man, through this whole season, we've seen that Bruin trenches work very hard, you know, and they've had some really good schemes up there, and it's really nice to see them get an early stop.
Yeah, Jimmy.
All right, Bruins line up. Bruins line up man-to-man coverage. Jay lines up shotgun formation, halfback to his left. They throw a deep pass to number two, Dakota Jordan, and that will be a Raider touchdown. That brings the score 6-0 early in the quarter. 11 minutes and 9 seconds left in this first quarter.
Yeah, Connor, they had a one-on-one with Dakota Jordan and Tay Littleton on the far sideline, and they went to that one-on-one, and Tay didn't have any safety coverage back, and Dakota's a big boy, so. But I believe Tay will get back and make some of those plays at cornerback.
All right. Raiders call for the snap. The snap is down, and that kick is away for a very high but good kick. So that brings the score 7-0. Bruins about to receive the football.
Yeah, unfortunate start for the Bruins, but the game is very early. That was just the first drive of the first half, and the Bruins are looking to come back on offense and do the exact same thing to Jay. We knew this game was going to be a shootout and it's going to be a close game, close, good, hefty game. But man, Connor, what do you think about it?
This is going to be a rough game as Jay has already scored a touchdown with only a minute into the game, which is pretty incredible. But the Bruins, I think that they will score a touchdown this drive. Just the way that they performed from last game and this game. So the kick will be set up on the 40-yard line. Bruins are set to receive. The receivers are Tay Littleton, number 15, Chris Watson, and I can actually see that last number because the way he's angled. All right, number 3, Carter Walker. All right, J.A. is about to kick the snap. Kick the football, my bad. All right, and the kick is away for a very low squid kick. All right, number 15, Chris Watson, recovers the football, and he is down right on the 30, just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, not bad field position to start for the Bruins. Not bad of a carry there for Christopher Watson, but I think Emil, is very poised. We talked to him before the game. He said he was ready for this matchup, and he says it's going to be a good game, and he says he knows what his boys know what to do against his team, and they're not nervous at all. What are you thinking about that, Jonas?
Yeah, Jimmy, our offense is getting their first look against this.
All right, so sorry to interrupt you. Bruins line up shotgun formation, halfback to his left, Twins near side of the field. Emil Picarella hands off to number 5, Solomon Walker. So that will bring it 2nd and 6 away from the first down on the 39-yard line. All right, so as the Bruins are now about to line up, I'm sorry I couldn't let y'all talk for right there. I just kind of have to keep on going as they're already setting up right now. Bruins line up shotgun formation, has a halfback, Solomon Walker, to his left. Trips near side of the field. Emil calls for the snap, draws back the pass. The pocket's broken. He pumps, and that is an incomplete pass to number 1, Tay Littleton. That brings it 3rd and 6. 6 yards away from the first down, by the way. So what do y'all think about that play, Jimmy?
Emil seemed like he wanted another receiver, didn't really get that good matchup like he wanted, and he kind of just overthrew that pass. Nothing too big, but what do you think about that, Jonas?
Yeah, good look, good read by Emil. The pass was there, he just kind of slipped out of his hands, bad ball, but.
All right, I'm sorry to interrupt you once again. All right, Emil lines up shotgun formation. Twins both sides of the field, halfback to his left. Emil is rushed, and that is a Bruin first down, and that catch was made by Carter Walker. That first down is brought to you by
Davis Court Reporting.
There you go. You know the sponsors.
Not all of them, man, but I know that one we hear it a lot. Nice first down by the Bruins. First down of the day. Emil to Carter. Nice connection. Carter was the Blue 16 Player of the Week, so nice to see him coming out and making plays already.
Yeah. Bruins line up. Bruins line up shotgun formation. Twins either side of the field. Emil has a halfback, Solomon Walker, to his right. Emil calls for the snap. Hands off to Solomon Walker, and he is throwing up the middle. And that is a assisted tackle by number 17. I'm looking for his number. Number 17.
Yeah, why you found that number, Connor? I just want to say nice job by Mari Hudson to pull the pal and get Solomon some extra yards.
All right.
Got 4 yards on that play.
That number 17 player for JA was Win Hooker.
Yeah, good job by the big man to keep it going and not letting that play just give up on that.
Yep. All right. Bruins line up. Bruins line up. Trips near side of the field in shotgun formation. Emil has a halfback to his left. Solomon Walker, he draws back to pass. He has blockers, and that passes away to just overshot to Tay Littleton.
Yeah, that looks to be Emil's second, I guess, overthrown pass. But it is third and 6 right now. Thank you, Connor. But a little overthrown pass. Maybe a little early game jitters, but he's going to look to battle out of that.
Well, yeah, the Raiders are sending a lot of men to pressure Emil, so he is having to get that ball out a little earlier than he wants to, but he's going to try to focus up and make these throws.
All right, Bruins line up, shotgun formation, Twins near side of the field. Emil has a halfback to his right, Solomon Walker, drops back to pass, and that catch was caught by Tay Littleton, and that, I believe, will be a Bruin first down. They're saying that it's a first down, but we will await. And that will be a Bruin first down. That first down was brought to you by Davis Court Reporting.
Just to harp on that line a little bit, we saw some great blocking by that O-line for the Bruins, even though, the amount of heat that JA is sending.
All right, Bruins line up. Twins either side of the field in shotgun formation. Emil, halfback to his left. Drops back to pass. Not drops back. Hands off to number 5, Solomon Walker. Runs up the middle, and that will be a 5-yard gain. That brings it 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Connor, we have a lot of backs on this Bruin offense, but we're seeing Solomon Walker get the majority of the carries to start off this game, and he's doing a good job fighting for those yards up the middle.
Yeah, Jonas, like you were saying, a lot of backs. We see dudes like Demarie, Carter Walker, Tay Littleton sometimes in there. We just see a lot of men on the ground, running really good for this Bruin offense.
Yeah, we have a hard-fighting team right now on the JA side of the field. All right, Bruins line up, shotgun formation, Twins either side of the field. Emil signals. Emil drops back to pass, and he throws a deep pass to and that should be a flag, but because he was shoved. To be honest, that should have been pass interference because of the way JA pushed him down, so Chris Watson couldn't catch.
Yeah, tight coverage there by JA on Christopher Watson. They know that number 15 is a big man, and he's one of our main receivers there playing out tonight. And, man, what do you think we need to do to get that ball to him, Jonas?
All right. Yeah, you keep on going, Jonas.
I think well, I'm going to let you go. Connor, we got to call the play-by-play.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Bruins on a shotgun formation. Twins either side of the field. Emil hands off to number 5, Solomon Walker. And he will be stopped for 4th and 5 right on the line of scrimmage.
I think we will see the Bruins go for it. We are in Bruin territory, so if they don't get it, we're not backed up in our own territory. So I think the Bruins will go for it on 4th and 5 and try to convert.
Yeah. All right, and they will go for it. All right, Bruins line up, shotgun formation, Twins near side of the field. Emil hands off, and this is a fumble on the field as it was a miscommunicated snap, and that will be Raider football on the. All right, and it appears to be right on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, unfortunate series of events for the Bruins, giving up that touchdown to start off and then, giving up a fumble kind of in their territory. But, nothing too bad, What is it? We have 7 minutes and 38 seconds left in the first quarter. We have a lot of time, rebound and get back at this JA football team. Man, Jonas, what do you think we need to do the rest of this game?
I think we definitely going to have to protect Emil. Jay's sending a lot of heat. We got to protect him. And this defense has got to get some stops on this Raider offense.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, so now as Bruins are ready to line up, they appear to be lined up in zone coverage with Raiders lined up in shotgun formation, Twins near side of the field. The quarterback has a halfback to his right. All right, Jay calls for the snap. And that is a tip pass, and that will be incomplete. Well, that will be called dead. Right. And so that will bring a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, good job on number 72, Matthew Blackwood, playing on the line tonight, getting that tip pass. Getting some good pressure on Tay Collins.
Yeah, J.A. did try to slip that play in there for a screen, but way to go, St. Joe defense sniffing it out.
All right, so is Matthew Blackwood staying 72? I think so, yeah. He looks like he is. All right, Bruins line up, man-to-man coverage. J.A. lines up a shotgun formation. That's a missed tackle. He switches over the ball, and that he will be brought down for a 2-yard gain. That brings it 3rd and 8.
Yeah, number 22, Demaria Davis did miss that tackle in the backfield. But way to go, Tay Littleton coming in, cleaning it up. And I'm sorry, Bruin fans listening. We don't have a lot of time to talk. Both offenses are really getting to the ball, rushing these plays, not trying to give the defenses a lot of time to set up. So we don't have a lot of time to talk before we go to the next play-by-play.
All right, so Bruins line up in zone coverage, and Jay lines up in shotgun formation. He's slipping. He is right into the bear trap, and he is brought down before the line of scrimmage. So that will bring it 4th and. All right, so 4th and I believe 12.
Way to go, big number 55, Mari Hudson getting that sack on the play. J.A.'s quarterback, number 11, number 10, Tate Collins did fumble that football, and he did get back on it to recover it. And this Raider offense, they will punt.
Yep, they will punt. Sorry. All right, the receivers will be Tay Littleton, number 1, and number 15, Chris Watson. All right. Bruins are ready to jump right on them. All right, and the kick is away for a high snap, and it is right on the 40-yard line, and the ball will bounce right back up right on the 43-yard line. Great field position, by the way.
Yeah, it looks to be a Raider down on the field. It looks to be number 40, Adams Kennedy. Maybe a little shaking up, getting up there. The Bruins are looking to have a lot more momentum going from that stop on defense. Good job by that Bruin defensive line and just defense as a whole. I think Emil's going to want to come back and, do some better work on there, and just the offense as a whole is looking to, score 7 right here.
All right, so I believe that will be a Raider timeout. So right now, what we got right now is 6 minutes. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left inside the first quarter. All right, I'm sorry about that right there.
Yeah, guys, listening for everyone listening at home, on the YouTube broadcast or listening to us on the radio at 107.9 WJXC Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio. I am sorry you just had to hear Connor Odom talk like that.
Yeah, Connor, I thought you were asleep just a second ago, man. Now you're up and running.
I'm starting to get energized right now. After this touchdown, time out. It has time in the beginning. Wait, no, it doesn't. All right, so after that timeout, I'm a little bit more energized. So right now, it is a field stand for J.A. Not for J.A. I mean the Bruins. I'm sorry. It is a field stand for the Bruins as there's a very nice matchup. All right, so Bruins will have the ball right on the 38-yard line. On the 40. I'm sorry, 38. All right, Bruins line up in shotgun formation. Twins either side of the field. Emil hands off to number 5, Solomon Walker, and that will be a loss of yards by 2 yards.
Yeah. Solomon Walker didn't go down on the first carry, as it will be 2nd and 12 on the first hit. But those Raiders did come in and bring them down.
Yep. All right. Bruins line up in shotgun formation. Twins either side of the field. Emil has a halfback to his left. Solomon Walker takes the snap right up the hole for it appears to be a 3-yard gain. That will be 3rd and no, that actually was a 5-yard gain. Excuse me. So that will be a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, like Jenna said earlier, the Raiders are looking to bring a lot of heat against Emil. I guess they're trying to flush him out, get him to throw some uneasy passes, but nevertheless, good protection by the Bruin offensive line.
All right, Bruins line up. Twins either side of the field. Emil drops back to pass. He has blockers. He has to scramble, and he will step out of bounds for it looks to be a Bruin first down, but they might not call it as he was just shy of it. So, right now, that will be 4th and 1.
Yeah, and Connor, this is a rivalry game, and I'm seeing some of the big boys on the line get a little chippy down there. I wish I could be down there myself to tell them to keep their cool. We are seeing a little pushing and shoving after the play, but the refs are letting them play on, and it will be 4th and 1 for your Bruins.
All right, that will be placed on the 49-yard line. Bruins are lining up shotgun formation. Twins near side the field. Emil has a halfback to his left. Solomon Walker once again. Solomon Walker runs up the middle and they're fighting for it to be a Bruin first down. And right now, it is a Bruin first down. And that first down is brought to you by
Davis, court reporter.
There you go.
Yeah, good job by Solomon Walker. We've seen him get a bunch of carries tonight. He's been pushing through that line. Even when it seemed like nothing was there, he kept on fighting, kept on getting more yards for this Bruin offense.
All right. Bruins line up. Trips near side of the field. Bruins line up. Trips near side of the field in shotgun formation. Emil has a halfback to his right. Solomon Walker once again. All right. Bruin offensive line lines up. Emil. All right. Emil's a little bit confused, and that will be a flag on the field.
There will be a false start against
the Bruins, so that'll back them up 5 yards.
Yeah, like I said earlier, maybe a little bit of early game jitters, maybe just moving a little bit more. It looks to be a 1st and 15 for the Bruins starting off this drive.
Bruins line up. Trips near side of the field in shotgun formation. Emil has a halfback just right behind them. Bruin offensive line is pressured. Emil has a scramble, rolls off, and he is brought down right on the 45-yard line. So that will be second and 18. How do y'all feel about that play?
Nice protection by the Bruin offensive line. Like me and Jimmy have both said tonight, they're sending so much heat at Emil, trying to flush him out. He tried to escape on that play. Unfortunately, he was brought down for a sack, and it's 2nd and 18. But, I think we're going to bounce it back.
Yeah, that was just a miscommunication. Not really a miscommunicated play, but right now it is shotgun formation, trips far side of the field. Emil has blockers, and that will be a bullet straight to number 3, Carter Walker, but that will be an incomplete pass. So that will be still 3rd and 18.
Yeah, Emil looked to be trying to hit one of his main receivers, Carter Walker, there. But a little bit of a high pass, like you said, Connor. But nevertheless, I think Emil's going to, quiet down, relax a little bit more as this game goes and, clean up those little errors.
All right, Bruins line up, shotgun formation. Trips far side of the field. Emil has a halfback to his left, Solomon Walker. Emil drops back to pass. He's pressured. He has to throw a little screen straight to number 5, Solomon Walker. He runs up the middle for a Bruin gain of, it appears to be 12, so that will be placed on the 43-yard line. Yeah, on the 43-yard line, so that brings it 4th and 5.
Yeah, nice play call there by the Bruin coaches. We've been seeing a lot of good offensive and defensive schemes tonight. It's going to be exciting to see what they keep on doing moving on this game. What do you think, Jonas?
Well, I will get back to that after this snap.
All right, the Bruins will go for it. All right, Bruins are lined up shotgun formation. Twins out of side of the field. Emil calls for the snap, drops back to pass. He has blockers. He throws a deep throw to number 15, Chris Watson.
Yeah, we have a lot of people trying to call in for a PI. These receivers are getting hit as they go up and try to bring that ball down, but the refs aren't making any calls tonight. Let's hope that'll change as the game progresses.
Yeah, then again, we are at Raider Field, as their field is named, the Brickyard, I believe, because there's a lot of brick around right now. So, because, you get it, Brickyard.
Yep, I think we get it, Connor.
Okay, I'm just going to continue on this play-by-play. So, all right, Bruins line up, man-to-man coverage. J.A. lines up, Twins either side of the field in shotgun formation. Quarterback calls for the snap. He's pressured, and he's almost sacked. And that will be a catch right on the 40-yard line by J.A. That was a very pressured catch right there.
Yeah, I just want to say nice job by the Bruin D-line creating pressure and getting to that quarterback. You see number 4, Day Davis, almost coming out with the sack.
Yeah, but I think Bruins are finally discovering what they can do and what they cannot do, which I think they can do more. All right, Bruins line up man-to-man coverage. Quarterback rolls out, and that is a okay. So that will
Oh man, that was a nice play by Brandon Taylor. And the guys got on me week one about saying this, but I'm gonna say it. That was a bad call right there by those refs. I mean, they are humans and they do make mistakes, but that was a mistake. If you're gonna call it against us, call it against them as well.
I will say the Bruins have been, facing lots of penalties this season. To start off, we saw lots of flags that first game against Copiah, but man, I don't know. Some of the calls that we've seen this year have been very, very, very questionable. But as we see on this replay here, I honestly think it was just great coverage by number 7 Brandon Taylor. But obviously the refs thought otherwise. But
yeah, and it did look to be a flop by number 19, Merritt Nations.
All right, Bruins line up, man-to-man coverage. J.A. lines up Twins far side of the field. He signals a man in motion, fakes hands off. He rolls out to the far side of the field. He's pressured by number 5 Solomon Walker, and that will be an almost intercepted play, but that will be a drop pass.
Great job, BT. I mean, they just called you for that flag on the last play. Way to forget about it and go out and make another play as he almost comes up with this interception here, but he does break up the pass. So great job, BT.
Yeah, Brandon Taylor. We saw him last week, injured, the game before that. He talked to us. He said he had a little injury on upper thigh, but it looks good to see him back here now.
All right. Bruins line up man-to-man coverage. Jay lines up Twins near side of the field as he signals the man in motion. They're looking back at their coach. We're trying to looking for their call again, but right now they will be lined up.
The play clock is at 2-1. They will blow a timeout to avoid the delay again.
And that will be a Jackson Academy timeout right there. I just kind of want to mention about 2 plays ago, I saw a face mask on the instant replay by J.A., but then again, that call was a pass interference.
Connor, I mean, I'm on the radio and I'm on broadcast, so I can't say too much. But some of these calls have been kind of iffy against the Bruins, and we have seen some potential PIs against JA that haven't been called. But let's hope as the boys play on, the refs will start to make some calls against the Raiders tonight.
Yeah, other than some potential missed calls by the refs and some not very good ones, not a bad first quarter play for the Bruins. Very good football. Only a 7-0 lead with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the game. In the first quarter, excuse me. But Bruins are looking really good just to start off.
Yeah, all right. As both teams are now coming back into play, number 10, Tate Collins. I've actually been meaning to say for JA's quarterback. All right, Bruins appear to be lined up in man-to-man coverage. Sorry for that. All right, JA lines up, Twins far side of the field in shotgun formation. He hands off to number 27, and he rolls out to the far side of the field, and he is brought down by number 5, Solomon Walker. And that carry was, that carry was brought to you by Porter Harrell. Not brought to you, but I'm sorry, I'm just going to stop talking.
You're good, Connor. You're good. Yeah, good job by that Bruin defensive line. Give a lot of pressure. It seems like that Raider offensive line cannot hang with us.
All right, Bruins lined up man-to-man coverage, and JA appears to be lined up in shotgun formation. Twins near side of the field. Tay Collins calls for the snap. He's pressured by Matthew Blackwood, and he's rushed, and that will be a deep pass, and that is caught by number 2 for another Raider touchdown.
We sent a lot of guys at that quarterback, but there was a gap downfield, missed coverage, and number 2 Dakota Jordan comes up with that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, seemed to be a little bit of a mistake there. I saw Christopher Watson, number 15, and Brandon Taylor kind of collide. I guess the receivers kind of intertwined there with their routes. One man got left on the ground, and that caused 6 points for the Raiders.
So, all right, I'm sorry for that. All right, that kick is away for a very high kick, and that kick will be good. So that brings the score 14-0. A minute 20 left in this quarter. So Right now, the Bruins will be setting up to receive as they did receive this drive, but they also gave back the ball to the Raiders, and so that caused for a Raider touchdown.
Yeah, a little bit of missteps there for the Bruins, but man, we just got to keep on battling. It's only the first quarter, minute 20 left, 14-0 lead for the Raiders. The Bruins will be getting the ball back after halftime, but right now the Bruins look to, make a good return and give good field position for the offense.
And it appears the typical receivers are number 1, Tay Littleton, number 15, Chris Watson, and number 3, Carter Walker, lining up to receive. The ball is placed on the 40-yard line. The Bruins are already set to receive the kick. J.A. is now lining up, ready to kick off the kick. So, as J.A. is getting ready to kick, the kicker is now ready to kick off. Number 13, and that appears to be number 13. The kicker will be number 13. Number 13, Scott Swally. And that kick will be caught by number 7, Brandon Taylor, as he slips right on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and then we just saw a lot of excitement in that JA student section. Let's hope the Bruin offense, led by Emil Picarella, can come out and put a score on this board and end some of that excitement. I want to see my Bruin faithful stand up in the crowds over there.
Yeah, I heard from a very wise man. Every score, every play we give them is just hope for them, and the hope builds. Let's take away some of that hope and give this Bruin. Let's build on our hope and build on that lead, break that 0 on that scoreboard for the Bruins.
All right, I think Bruin Faithful should be a hashtag. Like, to be honest, I think, or just a quote. All right, Bruins line up in shotgun formation, twins either side of the field. Halfback to his left, Solomon Walker. Emil drops back to pass. He has blockers. He throws a bullet to number 1, Tay Littleton, but that will be an incomplete pass, and that will bring it 2nd and 10 on the 20-yard line. 30-yard line, sorry.
Yeah. Looked to be a really good pass from Emil Picarella. Just, mishandled there by number 1, Tay Littleton. Stuff like that's going to happen. Seemed to be almost in double coverage. Not much, though, but, the Bruins look to battle back here.
All right. Bruins line up in shotgun formation. Twins far either side of the field. Emil signals a man in motion, number 15, Chris Watson. Emil takes a snap. He has blockers, and he has to scramble. He runs up the middle for a short 4-yard gain. That will bring it 2nd and 36, and that will be
way to go, refs. Number 3 on the opposing team did throw his flag after getting that tackle on Emil Picarella, so they will call him for an excessive celebration.
All right, so number 3, he did throw down his flag, and that will be flagged by the refs. So, all right, we're awaiting the call, and that will be excessive celebration on.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they will give him an unsportsmanlike for that excessive celebration. So if he does get another one this game, he will be out for the night.
Yeah, a little bit excessive there, like we said.
All right, and so that first down was actually brought to you by Davis Court Reporting. All right, I'm sorry for that little bit miscommunication. So, Bruins will be lining up shotgun formation. Bruins will be lined up shotgun formation, twins either side of the field. Right now that we're kind of waiting for them to line up, but you can see what they're laying out as right now. So Bruins line up shotgun formation, twins either side of the field. Emil has a halfback to his left, number 5, Solomon Walker. Emil waits for the snap. Emil calls for the snap, sends a man in motion, number 1, Tay Littleton. He runs to the middle. He has to scramble back to the far side of the field where he was originally, and he will be brought down 2 yards short of the first, 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so that will be 2nd and 12.
Yeah, number 1, Tay Littleton looked to flip field like Carter Walker did last week. Didn't really end up the same way like Carter did with the touchdown, but kind of stopped in the backfield there. But things like that are going to happen. J.A. is bringing a lot of heat to the Bruins. But, Jonas, what do you think?
So Bruins will be lined up. Bruins will be lined up shotgun formation, twins either side of the field. Emil hands off to number 5, Solomon Walker, for just a short 1-yard gain. That will bring it 3rd and 10. No, 2-yard down. I'm sorry. 3rd and 10 with only 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter.
Yeah, Connor. Well, Jimmy, you asked me what I thought. I think I hate to say it, but I have to give it to him. This JA defense is all over the field, hitting everybody. So I have to give them their props as the Bruins will
Answered the second quarter.
Yeah, we will enter the second quarter. Raiders 14, Bruins 0.
All right, so as Bruins are now entered into the second quarter, what do y'all think about what do y'all project for the second quarter?
I think the Bruins are gonna want it a lot more. They've seen what Jay has been able to do this first quarter, and I think they're gonna try to adjust to what they have to offer. I think the Bruin offense has been not doing bad. We've had a lot of success on the running game, but I think Emil's trying to loosen up that arm and make some more throws.
Yeah, Jimmy. I think the Bruin offense is gonna come out with a lot more fury, a lot more aggression. We have seen the Bruin defense get a stop in this game. Although we were beat twice on some busted coverages, we have seen them come out and get a stop, and they are fighting this line, fighting through the line, trying to get sacks, trying to get pressures on that quarterback. So we just want to see this quarter our offensive line protect the mill a little better, so he can have a little more time to deliver some of these throws.
As the Raiders are already ready, the Bruins are now coming back onto the field, lining up. Right now, we are waiting for their layup right now, but it appears that they will be lined up in shotgun formation, halfback and fullback, to his left and right behind him. Twins far side of the field in shotgun formation. And miscommunicated snap right there as it was to number 22. As number 22 was Demarier Davis. Demarier Davis was a miscommunicated handoff, but it's okay. As it is now 4th and 13.
Oh man, looks like Ryder Sesser, number 99, is going to come out and make the punt. First punt of the night for the Bruins, but I think we're going to try to give the special team's going to go down there and make a tackle and give some good stuff for the Bruin defense to work with.
All right, the snap is away. Ryder Sesser kicks off the football and it lands on the 35-yard line. The receiver will be number 5. I'm looking for number 5's Trey Adams, quarterback.
That landed at a 35 and took a Bruin bounce back to the 19. So JA will get the ball on their own 19-yard line.
Right. So if you're now tuning in right now, my name is Connor Odom, and I'm joined here by my co-host or color analyst Jimmy Thomas and Jonas Goss.
Yup. Jimmy Thomas here.
Yeah, Jonas Goss here.
So right now the Bruins will be lining up in man-to-man coverage with the Raiders lining up in shotgun formation. Twins far side of the field as the Raiders now line up officially. Raiders quarterback has a halfback to his right. Raiders call for the snap. Fakes handoff. Draws back the pass. He's pressured by number 5, Simon Walker. He's pressured. He fakes out, and he's rolling out to the near side of the field. He's being chased down by number 22, Demarier Davis, and he is caught right by number 7, Brandon Taylor.
Yeah, that quarterback did escape a few missed tackles and scramble out to the near sideline. But we do see a flag on the field, so that might be coming back. I believe a potential hold by that JA offensive line.
Yep, as it is still 1st and 10, but right now we are kind of waiting the call right now. Right now we are waiting the call as the flags are still on the field. Refs are backing up to signal who that flag is on.
It will be a block in the back on the Raider offense, so they will back up, and that play will be 1st and 15. 1st and 15.
Yeah, the Bruins are going to be able to. They're going to love to take whatever they can get. Especially yards going back for the Raiders. The Bruin defense looks to stop them in Bruin territory there near the end zone. Good stuff. Good stuff to start off this drive.
Okay, so that I believe that is 1st and 15. it does not. It says first and it says first and 10, but look at the line of scrimmage. All right. JA is lined up in shotgun formation. Bruins are now lined up in man-to-man coverage. Raiders have twins far side of the field. That will be a handoff, that'll be a quarterback keeper, and he steps out of bounds. That was a very interrupted play by me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was. The Bruin defense did get in there and create a lot of pressure. Unfortunately, the quarterback number
10,
Tay Collins, was able to scramble out of there and gain a lot of that yardage back.
All right, Bruins line up. Man-to-man coverage, pressured. Raiders sends a man in motion in shotgun formation. That handoff will be to number 2 as he's running on the near side, on the near sideline. And that runner right there was Dakota Jordan. What do you think about that play, Jimmy?
Man, lots of runs we see here to start off this drive in the second quarter for the Raiders. Lots of running done by the quarterback and the running backs.
All right, Bruins line up in man-to-man coverage. Raiders hand off to number 27 as he's intercepted by number 72, Matthew Blackwood. But Matthew Blackwood will be dragged for about 2 yards. That will be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, dragged for about 2 yards, but nevertheless, good job by that Bruin defense to, win in the trenches constantly and get in the backfield there. Bringing a lot of heat, but, that quarterback, Tay Collins, can roll out pretty well. He's got some jets on him. But, the Bruins seem poised here and look to make a stop.
Yeah, the Bruins are starting to get a little bit more angry. So they're starting to show off a little bit more energy right now. Bruins line up man-to-man coverage. Raiders line up shotgun formation. Trips far side of the field. And that will be a timeout called by J.A. So, what do y'all think is going to happen in the rest of this quarter as it is 10 minutes remaining?
Well, Connor, hopefully this Bruin defense can get a stop, contain Tay Collins and get a stop here, and give it back to the Bruin offense, and we can put up our first points of the night. So hopefully we can avoid going into halftime with nothing on the scoreboard, but it starts right here with the stop.
Yeah, I mean, man, we need to get something on the board. This drive right here for the defense is crucial. Making a stop right here, is gonna, give some momentum for the offense, and like I said, put points on the board. Start that drive to get back with the Raiders. They have a 14-0 lead with 9 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter.
All right, as now the Bruins are already on the field, and the ball will be placed on the 40-yard line as it's 3rd and 3. Raiders are now beginning to line up on their field. It appears to be shotgun formation. Twins far side of the field. Number 10, Tay Collins, has a halfback to his left. He is a quarterback, I'm sorry. All right, Tay Collins signals a man in motion. That is a quarterback keeper, and that will be 4th and 1 on the Raiders.
Yeah, we're seeing Dakota Jordan come in motion from that far sideline, and Tay Collins does have the option to either give it to him or keep it, and he does keep it there for a 2-yard gain up the middle. And J.A. will attempt to go for it, so if we can hold them on this 4th and 1, we will have the ball in Raider territory.
All right, Bruins line up man-to-man coverage in a blitz, and they're signaling that it will be on J.A., and right now that flag is thrown down. That will be a false start on the Raiders. Backs them up 5 yards as now they're changing out to their punting team right now. So that brings it 4th and 6 as the line of scrimmage will be now placed on the 37-yard line.
Yeah, Bruin returning team looks to be Christopher Watson and Tay Littleton in the backfield there, looking to receive this punt. I think they're going to give a good field position for the Bruins.
Oh yeah, for sure. As they're about to kick. All right, and the kick is away for a very high kick, almost aligning with the lights, and that will be a fair catch, and the ball will be stopped right on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it took a Bruin bounce going the other way. Bruins, man, we need someone here, boys. Jonas, so what do you have to say to them? Like, what do you think we need to do right here?
Well, Jimmy, I hope this offense comes out with a sense of urgency and realizes that this quarter it's 9 minutes left to go, but it would be nice to start off this drive hot and just get a few connections, get a few completions, get a few positive yards, and look to score on this drive.
Considering that there's only 9 minutes remaining in this quarter, they got 9 minutes to score. All right, Bruins line up. Twins either side of the field in shotgun formation. Emil has a halfback to his left. Number 5, Solomon Walker. He signals a man in motion. Number 3, Carter Walker, and that will be a fumble.
But it will be
recovered by J.A.
Yeah, fumble by number 3, Carter Walker. Man, that's a momentum killer right there, man. Just seems that Bruins really wanted to get some points on the board there, but it's going Jay's way. But I think that Bruin defense, can do the same thing, make a stop, and you never know. We can get our a turnover for us, going the other way. But man,
yeah, and
unfortunate.
when Carter was hit, the defender's shoulder pad did punch that ball out. So it's not like he was stripped or anything, but the ball just came loose on the tackle. And he did everything he could to try to get it back. But
All right, Bruins line up in man-to-man coverage. Raiders line up in Twins near side of the field in shotgun formation. They hand off to number 27 for a 5-yard gain. That will bring it 2nd and 5, right on the 25-yard line. So I just want to say something. The Raiders are a hard-hitting team, as I now go back into play-by-play. So Bruins line up in man-to-man coverage. Raiders line up in shotgun formation. Twins near side of the field, and that will be a Raider first down with a very hard and powerful run by the Raiders.
Yeah, and they've been running a hurry-up offense all night, so the Bruins can't even get line back up on defense. So
like you're saying right now, they're already lining up, like on the ground right now. All right, Raiders line up in shotgun formation. Bruins line up in man-to-man coverage. They hand off to number 27, and that will be a Raider touchdown.
Yeah, we've seen number 27, Marcus Harris, get a bunch of handoffs tonight. It's been really just between him and Dakota Jordan. Man, unfortunate for that Bruin offense and defense. That fumbles and turnovers can really hurt a team. But man, at this point we really just need points on the board before the halftime.
So right now it is 20-0 as we are now awaiting for that kick right now. All right, and the kick is away for a very high but good kick. So that brings the score 21-0. 8 minutes and 23 seconds left in this quarter. And
I do have something to say for all the fans watching in on the YouTube broadcast and the fans listening to us on the radio. We've seen this Bruin offense come out and put up 30 points in a half. So second quarter still, we have about 8 minutes and 23 seconds left on offense. So we can come out and get a score, and then this Bruin offense can put up points. It's just we need something to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, we need some momentum going tonight. All right, the receivers that are in the backfield right now are number 15, Chris Watson, number 1, Tay Littleton, and number 3, Carter Walker, as the ball will be placed on the 40-yard line. Right now, as the Raiders are about to line up. So, what do y'all think is going to happen in this drive as the Bruins receive the ball?
I think, man, we really need good offensive position to start off. We see, Tay Littleton, Christopher Watson, and Carter Walker in the backfield, great returners. It's good. I'm looking forward to seeing him do work right here.
Yep, all right. As number 13, the kicker will be lining up the kick. As he signals that he's kicking, he runs up, and that kick is away for a high but short kick straight to number 3, Carter Walker, as he runs from the far side to the near side. He's running up the middle. He's going on the 50 to the 40 to the 30, and he's still up. He's still going, and he will be knocked out of bounds right on the 30-yard line.
Jimmy, I think that might have been the play we needed. A little shocks, a little bit of electricity in this Bruin offense from the current Blitz 16 Player of the Week.
Yeah, great job by Carter Walker right there. He sees that ball, that high but very short kick, and just take it all the way down. what seems to be the 27-yard line right there. Man, great way to start off the offensive drive. Great offensive positioning. Now it's up to the offense, to carry on and not give up any turnovers and put 7 points on the board right here.
Yeah, that was definitely the momentum that they needed. That gives them energy. All right, Bruins line up. Twins near side of the field in shotgun formation. Emil hands off to number 5 Solomon Walker for a 4-yard gain, so that will bring it 2nd and 6. What do you guys say about that, Jimmy?
Good job by Solomon Walker. Move the ball downfield. Moving the chains. Good offensive schemes and good offensive plays by Coach Bond and his gang of coaches. I'm looking forward to see him get a touchdown right here, man.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. All right, Bruins line up. Bruins line up shotgun formation. Twins either side of the field. Emil drops back to pass. The pocket's collapsed, and that will be a dead ball.
Yeah, it will be a incomplete pass. Emil did make the jump pass to Brandon Taylor. He did appear to have it in his hands at first, but then the hit dropped the ball loose. So it won't be a fumble. They will credit it as an incompletion.
All right, so that will be 3rd and 6 for the Bruins, as it is 7 minutes and 24 seconds left in this quarter. And there will be a halftime show with Rains Walker coming in for our halftime show reporter. All right. Bruins line up shotgun formation. Twins far side of the field. Mill drops back to pass for a screen to number 1, Tay Littleton. Threads up the middle, and that will be and he will be down. All right, on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like the human joystick there. Got past that first defender and kept on going for a few more yards. Good job by him. Looks to be
it looks to be about 4th and 2 or 4th and 1 actually. It says on the TV right now. Bruins will go for it. Bruins are lined up. Twins far side of the field. Emil hands off to number 5 Solomon Walker, and I believe that will be a Bruin first down. And if that is a Bruin first down, and that will not be a Bruin first down. Although it did look like it. Number 5 Solomon Walker cannot power through that Raider defense.
Yeah, unfortunate for the Bruins, man. We got right there in the red zone, but I don't know. Lots of things are happening right now. I look down on the field. It looks like some people are signaling for some no calls, but right now we have J Raiders up 21-0 with 6 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second quarter.
All right, so now as the Bruin defense is already on the field, but that timeout, and that will be a timeout called on by JA, as I believe that will be their last timeout of this half.
Man, Jonas, what do we need to do here, man? We need points on the board, but what else do you think we need to do?
Jimmy, what I want to do is put on some pads and go down there and help my fellow Bruins. But I can't do that. I'm up here stuck with you guys. I love y'all. But, we as a team, we need to come out and...
Is that supposed to be a bad thing that you're stuck up here with us?
No, Connor. I love you, man. But as a team, we need to come out, get on one page, on one accord, and we had a big momentum boost with the return by Carter Walker. Unfortunately, we were unable to capitalize on it. So we just have to capitalize on our opportunities and make big plays.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so now as both teams are getting ready to line up, they line up. All right, Bruins line up in a man-to-man coverage. J.A. snaps the ball for a very low pass. Numbers 27 will be down for a 3-yard gain. That will be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, another run for Marcus Harris there. It seems like they've been giving it off a little bit more, starting off the second quarter than Dakota Jordan. But we'll see the Bruins make a good stop, and good job by the line.
All right, so now as this Raider offense is now rushing. All right, so Bruins now line up man-to-man coverage. Raider lines up Twins far side of the field in shotgun formation. Number 27 Dakota Davis is running up as fast as he can chased by Bruin defenders, and he will be brought down on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, correction. That looked to be number 27, Marcus Harris again. Another handoff to him for how many yards would you say that was, Jonas?
Too many, Jimmy.
Yeah,
too many.
Way too many.
A little too many. Man. I don't know. I guess just a lot of running by Raiders.
Yeah, that's right. We're in a football game. All right, Bruins line up in Bruins line up in man-to-man coverage as Raiders will be lined up in shotgun formation, and that will be a failed handoff right into the Bruin trap as all the Bruin defenders pile on to number 27, Marcus Harris. So what do y'all think about that play right there that just went down? Actually, we don't have time. Sorry about that. So Bruins will be lined up for a wildcat formation. All right, Raiders will be lined up in shotgun formation, and for a very deep pass straight to number 2, Dakota Jordan for a lot of yards. I do have to say that will be a Raider first down. Right, near the Bruin side, the Bruin end zone. I'm sorry. So, Bruins will be lined up in man-to-man coverage. Raiders will be lined up in shotgun formation as they now hand off to number 20, lined up to number 27, Marcus Harris, and that will be about a 5-yard gain as it is now 2nd and 5. With this Bruin defense now getting ready to get some momentum right now, as the Raiders are now rushing right now. All right, Bruins will be lined up in man-to-man coverage. Once again, the Raiders hand off to number 27, Marcus Harris, and that will be a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, let me hurry up and talk for they hurry up this ball and snap it. But number 27 is a big boy, so shout out to the Bruins for bringing him down.
All right, so once again, they're lined up in shotgun formation with the Bruins now lined up in man-to-man coverage, as the quarterback is now signaling what their formation is. Number 27, Marcus Harris will be right next to him. And once again, he's still, and that will be a Bruin fumble. Not a Bruin fumble, JA fumble, and that fumble will be recovered by the Bruins. So that is now Bruin football, and that recovery will be brought to you by Carter Walker.
Yeah, good stuff from the Bruins, man. Great tackles there that we've seen. Looked to be a tackle by number 22, Demaria Davis, one of the best tacklers I've ever seen for the St. Joe football team, and great pickup by number 3, Carter Walker. I think, man, this time, hopefully third time's a charm. This momentum is going to lead us to a touchdown right before the half with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Yeah, Jimmy, you asked me what we need to do. We need to capitalize right here. That's what we need to do.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Bruins now line up in shotgun formation, Twins either side of the field. And Milldrop's about to pass for a bullet straight to number 1, Tay Littleton, for a 4-yard gain. So that brings it 2nd and 6. And I just want to say something real quick. The reason why I'm pausing a lot and I'm jumbling up my words is because I've been speaking a lot for this pass drive from GA8 as they hurry as fast as they can. I'm sorry for not letting y'all talk right now as we now head into this play. Why should y'all talk next time? All right. Bruins line up in shotgun formation, Twins out of the side of the field. Emil bullets for a Bruin first down straight to Carter Walker. And will they give that a Bruin first down?
Don't know, but anyway, 2 really good passes by Emil, bullet passes. These short passes are, looking to be working right here. Let's see if we can keep that going all the way down to the end zone.
All right, so that will be 3rd and 4. All right, Bruins line up in shotgun formation. Twins near side of the both sides of the field. Emil drops back to pass. He has blockers. He throws straight to number 3, Carter Walker, and that will most definitely be a Bruin first down. And that first down will be brought to you by Davis Court reporting.
Yeah, Connor, that's a dude right there, number 3, Carter Walker. 2 possessions ago had the nice punt return, then gets the fumble recovery. Now he's getting catches after catches. I wish this was the NFL playing fantasy football and I had him on my fantasy team because I'd be winning the league right now.
Oh, yeah, my fantasy football team sucks. It'd be nice to have him on my team too. But good stuff by him to keep the chains rolling.
I'm not in a fantasy football team. I don't have a league. I don't have a league to join. All right, Bruins line up in shotgun formation. Twins both sides of the field, and that will be a drop pass by number 1, Tay Littleton. And it looked to be a pass interference because they shoved him right as the ball went right into his hands. I personally think that will be a pass interference, but then again, I'm not calling the game.
Yeah, Tay Littleton, he's had a few drops this game, but to his credit, the Bruin corners are all over him when he catches the ball. So as soon as he catches it, he's getting hit. So let's just hope he can make a few catches.
All right, Bruins line up, shotgun formation, twins either side of the field. Mill drops back to pass. He has blockers, and that will be a catch straight to number 3, I believe, Carter Walker. Number 15, Chris Watson.
Yeah, and we've been harping on Carter Walker all game, but number 15, Chris Watson, can make plays as well.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Good job by Chris, get that nice catch there. We've been seeing a lot of Emil's arm right here nearing the end of the first half of play, but it's going to be cool to see what Emil can do right here.
All right, Bruins line up in shotgun formation, twins either side of the field. Emil drops back to pass, and that will be an
incomplete pass.
There you go.
As Emil Picarella targeted Tay Littleton on that pass, but like I keep saying, Tay keeps getting hit as soon as he tries to bring that ball in, so he's been unable to do that tonight.
Yeah, the Raiders know he's got immense speed and is a really good receiver for us. They're going to try to shut him out as much as they can.
All right, I just want to mention a quick station ID. You are listening to 107.9 FM, Mississippi Catholic Radio, WJXC LP. All right, so that will be I believe, Bruin Timeout. And that timeout will be brought to you by... BP Electric LLC.
Yeah, man, Jonas, we've been seeing a lot of football, a lot more possession by the Raiders here. But what do you think, man? How big do you think this drive is for the Bruins, especially before second half?
Jimmy, like I said, this is a huge drive. Like we said all night, we believe in our Bruins, and I believe this is going to be the first drive where we get some points on the board going into the half, and hopefully we can come out stronger than we came out in the first half and battle back into this game.
Yeah, this is a well-matched team right now as the Bruins are down 21-0. All right, Bruins are now lined up in shotgun formation. Twins either side of the field as Emil calls a man in motion. Emil drops back to pass, and that will be a deep pass as the ball will be out of bounds, and it almost looked like it was picked off, but it was a incomplete pass as it is now 3rd and 10.
Yeah, a lot of heat being brought from the Raiders side. Emil seemed to be hit as he threw that ball, and that ball went out of bounds. Like Connor said, almost was intercepted, but thank God it was out of bounds. Man, let's get something going, Bruins.
All right, as I said before, it is 3rd and 10 right on the 47-yard line. As the Bruin offensive line signals them to get down. Bruins line up in shotgun formation. Twins either side of the field. Mill sends a man in motion to Truce either side of the field. Emil has to roll out to the far side of the field. Makes a last-second throw to number 3, Carter Walker, but that will be an incomplete pass as it is now. As we enter 4th and 10, what will the Bruins do?
Yeah, I don't think the Bruins are going to want to chew as much clock as they should because, as it says on the scoreboard there, 2 minutes and 57 seconds left. These passes, these complete passes, these short but nice gain passes are going to be really crucial for us here. It seems to be that the Bruins will be punting because we see number 99 Ryder Sesser back out onto the field.
With the receiver, it appears to be number 6, Chris Robinson. All right, Ryder calls for the snap.
It will be a delay of game against the Bruins as we were unable to get that snap off before the play clock ran off. So we will take 5 yards back and reattempt this punt.
Yeah, unfortunate, I guess got to get the ball off on time. But, man, let's see if Ryder can boom one back to the other side of the field.
All right, as the Bruin offensive line readies to snap. All right, the punt is away by number 99, Ryder Sesser, and that will be right on the 35-yard line. The ball will be just right on the 35-yard line. So, what do y'all think will happen for this Bruin defense in this drive? Jonas?
Well, Connor, I think the Bruins, we've been beat up on offense and defense, and this is the time right now where we come out with a chip on our shoulder with something to prove. Down 21-0 with 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go. A lot of people are sleeping on us and thinking that we can't come back, but we have a whole other half to play. As we saw week one half can bring drastic changes, so we can still battle back in this game.
All right, Bruins line up in man-to-man coverage. J.A. lines up. J.A. lines up in twins near side the field in shotgun formation. Quarterback fakes the snap. Quarterback fakes the pass as he hands off to his running back, number 27, Marcus Harris, and that will bring it 2nd and 11.
Yeah, look to be a stop there by maybe a combined stop by number 72, Matthew Blackwood, and some of his boys. But, man, Bruins, let's make a stop here. We do not want them to get another touchdown before the end of the half.
Yeah. All right. So, J.A. lines up in shotgun formation, twins near side the field. Quarterback rolls out for a very high pass, and that will be a tackle right on the 40-yard line. And that tackle was made by number 7. Number 7.
Yeah, number 7, BT. Brandon Taylor coming in with making that tackle. I'm watching this replay to see if that ball was, if that catch was made in bounds, but it was.
All right, J.A. lines up in shotgun formation, twins far side of the field. Number 20, all right, that will be a quarterback keeper, fake handoff, and that will be 3rd, and that will be 4th and 4.
I'm wondering to see if the Bruins are going to call a timeout to keep some of this clock from expiring as we're 4th and 4 with 1:50 to go left in the first half.
All right, and that will be a Bruin timeout, and that timeout was brought to you by BP Electric LLC.
Yeah, it looks to be that the Raiders are going to punt this ball off. Seems at the moment to be all she wrote for the first half of play, 21-0 with 1:30 left in the second quarter.
As the Raiders are already lined up, the receivers are number 15, Chris Watson, and number 1, Tay Littleton. And that kick is a very high but away kick straight to number 1, Tay Littleton. And
But he bobbles the snap, and he goes back to try to recover it. And he is hurt.
Yeah.
I never want to call an injury bad, but this is it appears to be an apparent injury, as the trainers will come out and assist him. He appeared to have something wrong with him as he attempted to cover that ball. Hopefully it's nothing too major.
Yeah, as I just watched this instant replay, the way he went down on his leg, it looked like he like the way he twisted his foot, it looked bad. He's down on the ground. He's 100% hurt. He's in pain. But then again, we don't want to see a Bruin player down the field. We don't want to see any player down the field, as all sides of the team are taking a knee right now.
Yeah, it looks to be number 1, Tay Littleton. For those of you all at home, man, he's such a crucial part of this team. It's a very bad series of events there. Ball with the ball, and look to be Jay jumping back on it. But, man.
Yeah, Jimmy, and to be honest with you right now, I'm not worried about Jay getting that punt recovery. It's bad that they flip field and they're gonna have a chance to score before this half closes out. But I'm really focused on Tay's health at the moment. He's been getting beat up all night as we see him get up and attempt to walk off the field with the assistance of the trainers. But it does look to be a pretty serious injury.
Yeah, and needing assistance from our boy Matt Weisenberger. But man, just crucial part of this team. Just a good guy in general. We talked to him before the game. Call himself the joystick. Just an energetic guy. Really wanted to play tonight. Really wanted to win. But let's hope and pray that it's nothing too serious, and we'll be able to see him back soon with a speedy recovery.
As once again in his Raider ball, with only 1:12 left in this remaining half. As it is 1:12 left in this remaining half, the Raiders will have the ball right on the 15-yard line in a very disappointing placement for the Bruins. All right, Bruins line up in man-to-man coverage. Raiders hand off the ball to number 27, and that will be a Raider touchdown. And that carry was Marcus Harris, number 27. That brings the score 27-0. Jackson Academy up by 27. This is a very sad half right now, as we are now at minute and 3 seconds left in this half right now. And you can see on the far, as we can see, the Bruins on the far side of the field looking sad right now. Hopefully a massive play or a big play will make the Bruins have energy for this play. And
yeah, Connor, and it's a minute left until halftime. So the Bruins are about to see. They may just let this clock expire. And just a reminder to the fans at home, halftime will be brought to you by another member of our staff, Rains Walker.
So, and he will have a halftime guest with us, and you will see who that is in a minute and 3 seconds. So,
yeah, man, unfortunate half a play there for the Bruins, but man, like I said earlier, we really hope Tay Littleton can make a speedy recovery, and nothing too serious happened to him there just at the end of that play. You never want to see anybody get hurt, but like we always say, this is a contact sport. This is a very, it can be a dangerous sport, but, he would rather be on that field with his boys, especially, tonight, such a big game. But we see that the JA Raiders are going to kick off to the Bruins with a minute and 3 seconds left.
All right, and the receivers will be number 15, Chris Watson. Number 15, Chris Watson. Number 1. Actually, who is that? I cannot see who is that. Number 3, Carter Walker, and number 7, BT. All right, number 15, Chris Watson recovers the football as he runs from the near side to the far side of the field. He fakes out one man and is brought down right on the 30-yard line. And I believe the Bruins will might run out this clock, as they are now running out on the field with only 56 minutes remaining in this quarter.
Yeah, as time keeps on spinning, maybe, it'd be nice to see the Bruins get like a Hail Mary or something like that, get someone down the field, potential touchdown. We just, at this point, we really need just points on the board. Man, the offense seems to be very frustrated at the moment, without Tay Littleton on the field. We're going to see a replacement for him. It looks to be number 8, Noah Chaplin. But let's see what Emil and the boys can do.
All right. Bruins line up, shotgun formation, twins either side of the field. Emil calls for the snap, drops back to pass. He has blockers, number 22, Demaria Davis. And that will be caught for a Bruin first down. And that catch was made by
number 15, Christopher Watson. And as the Bruins will hurry up, they will try to get some points on the board before the clock expires, so they won't let this clock run down.
All right, I'm going to be talking a lot right now, so I'm sorry, guys. All right, Bruins line out, shotgun formation, twins out of the side of the field. Emil drops back to pass for a bullet straight to number 3, Carter Walker, as he runs from the middle of the field. He makes a fake, and that he will be brought down for a Bruin first down right on the 45-yard line. As the Bruins rush for only 30 seconds left in this remaining half, the Bruins will attempt to get points on the board before this half ends.
Yeah, nice throw there by Emil Picarella.
All right, Bruins line up, twins either side of the field in a shotgun formation. Emil has Demaria Davis to his right. Emil drops back to pass. Pretty deep. He has to roll out to the far side of the field. He throws a last-second pass.
Yeah, he throws it out of there to avoid that sack. As it will be a flag. That might be a rough in the pass or
intentional grounding.
Yeah, that looks to be an intentional grounding because there wasn't a receiver in the area.
Man, just looks to be rough in the passer there.
Nah, that's intentional.
Oh, is it actually my fault, man? But,
it's all right. It is 15 seconds left in this. 15 seconds left in this. 15 seconds left in this half. Emil had to make that last-second throw, but there was no receiver in the area, so he was not able to. So that brings the Bruins back.
Yeah, that will bring them back 10 yards as we lose the yards and the down. But it's 15 seconds left, so we might just see them throw this ball deep and see who comes up with it.
Let's go for a last-second Hail Mary. All right, as it is now 2nd and 20. Bruins Lineup, shotgun formation, twins either side of the field. Emil has Demary Davis to his right as his fill-in, as his running back right now. Emil drops back to pass, goes in for a deep pass, and is caught by Chris Watson, and that will be right on the right.
And that pass will be made right at the first down. So it will be a first down Bruins, and the Bruins will call their second timeout of this half.
All right. So that timeout was brought to you by BP Electric LLC. So with only 6 seconds left in this half, Rains Walker, he doesn't play football. He's on a radio team. Rains Walker will be coming in here shortly to bring you the halftime show with our, I would say, surprise guest. He'll be here shortly. So right now, as Bruins are getting ready to line up on the field, the Raiders will be out there in just 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and they're out, like I said. So as the Bruins are ready to line up, it looks like they will be lined up in shotgun formation, twins either side of the field.
6 seconds left. I believe third down, 6 seconds left. I believe they might run a normal play and Hail Mary after, or they might just throw it up here now.
All right, Mill drops back to pass, and he throws a very deep Hail Mary, and it will be and that will be an incomplete pass, as it is 0 seconds left in this remaining half, as we now enter into halftime. So, right now we are kind of waiting for our halftime guest, and Rains Walker. And I will see you shortly, as my name is Connor Odom.
And this is Terry Casarena over here at halftime here at Jackson Academy, the campus of Jackson Academy, where the Jackson Academy Raiders lead the Bruins 28-0 here in the end of the first half of action. It's a beautiful night out here tonight. Nice crowd. Got a great group of Bruins supporters on the visitor side. We're up here in the press box on the home side, and just perfect weather for a really good night of high school football. I'm about to turn this over to Rains Walker, who will host our halftime show. Rains, tell me what you thought about the first half. As he gets his headset on, tell me what you thought about the first half.
Hello, everybody. This is Rains Walker here doing a halftime show. I thought the first half was really good. We were very competitive, and we made a lot of big plays on defense. It's just kind of some unfortunate things happened, like fumble down at the 10-yard line on the return, and then they went and scored a touchdown on that. So that was unfortunate. But other than that, we've been having a really, really nice competitive game so far, and hopefully we can do better in the second half and make a good showing.
So, Rains, I think you got a guest here, yes?
Yes, sir. Here with me for the halftime show is Coach Kendall Morrison,
Yes,
who's
sir.
the assistant men's basketball coach at St. Joseph, under head coach Coach Howell. So, Coach Morrison, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into coaching.
Oh man, thank y'all for having me. Grew up in Michigan, moved down here my sophomore year of high school. Average basketball player in high school, but I always was around the game. So man, came from the AAU ranks, man, training kids and coaching, and wanted to get into coaching. Reached out to a lot of schools. Everybody turned me down, of course, because I'm not a teacher, but just wanted to get my feet wet in coaching. And I came to St. Joe, man. Y'all took me under y'all wing about 5-6 years ago, and I've been here ever since.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to have you.
No problem.
So with St. Joe now entering the MIS this year, what have you seen so far, and how do you like the new competition and new teams we're facing, and how do you like the basketball schedule this year?
I mean, I like it. I think the MAIs get a bad rap because it's private schools, so to speak, but these guys can play, man. There's a lot of talent out here. I think we'll fit in fine with them. We talented, we aggressive just like everybody else, but the MIS definitely gets a bad rap because of about being in private school, but we don't believe none of that. If you can play, you can play, man. We just happy to be a part of it.
Yes, sir. Who do you think will be some tough matchups this year and opponents?
I mean, as a coach, of course, I'm going to go with my guys over anybody. You can line us up with anyone. We'll take care of business. But I think there's a lot of good programs out there, especially Simpson. That Simpson team was pretty good a couple years ago. I'm sure they rebuilt. But, man, hey, I go with our guys over anybody. So I'm not really worried about it. Just looking forward to it, though.
Yes, sir. So, last year we had shooting guard Hudson Sandifer. He had an outstanding season.
Yeah.
And Caleb Wilson, who was the point guard, he was unbelievable as well. So, I mean, how are we going to fill in their shoes this year and kind of talk about some players you may think will have a really big season?
Man, when you mention those two guys, man, it's kind of bittersweet for me because when I came in, they were in middle school. So that team was the first guys I've ever coached as a school coach. And, man, to see them guys from where they went from middle school all the way up to high school, man, it was a pleasure to be a part of it. It's hard to replace talent like that. Hudson shoot the cover off the ball, man, and Caleb is our leader. So it's hard to replace those guys. But, hey, we got some young guys coming up. Charlie, he's going to be a good player for us. And Allen, man, he's really stepped up to be a leader for us. Those seniors, man, Jonas, he really good player for us. And Sully, man, he's going to be that glue guy for us. So we're looking forward to getting that season started. But as far as player-wise, man, that core group of those seniors, they're going to be really big for us. And those little guys coming up, they're going to have some big shoes to fill. But we can do it, man, no problem.
Yes, sir. You mentioned Alan Teague. He's been here with you since the 7th grade.
Oh, yeah.
He's just been getting better and better, bigger and stronger, and he's finally coming out, and I think he's going to have a really good season.
Oh, yeah, man. Sky's the limit for that guy, man.
Yes, sir. What are you thinking about the game so far? Like, what are your opinions so far and how the game's going?
Games like this, I like it because it's a test. You know what I'm saying? Some guys, man, you get down the whole like 28-0, man, then they tuck their tails and run. But our guys, man, we resilient. Any sport is a tale of two halves. So, we come out this half and act like we know what we're doing, man. We'll be fine. I'm sure Coach Bond and those coaches giving them guys a good pep talk in that locker room. And we'll come out. We'll be a different team the second half. But, we down, but we ain't out. It's all good, man. We'll be back, man. It ain't no problem. Just a couple little turnovers here and there, some drop passes. But other than that, man, we'll be fine. I ain't worried about these guys, man. This is a good group of guys.
Yes, sir. We're a very resilient team. We got Emil Picarella, the quarterback. He has an offer from Oregon University, which is just unbelievable as a 9th grader. And then, we got Chris Watson, the wide receiver. He's really, really good. Dual sport athlete. He's got an offer from Meridian Community College to play baseball. I actually think he's committed there. So he's a very good athlete. So I kind of want to go back to you here. What kind of made you choose to coach at St. Joe rather than any other school?
To be honest with you, man, I'm from Canton. Well, I moved here from Michigan to Canton, and Canton's a real tough place. I'm used to being in those kind of environments, so that's the first school I reached out to. Like, hey, man, I want to learn how to coach. I want to be a coach, and man, some things didn't go my way, and so I had to move on. So I reached out to every private school that I know. I just Googled teams like, hey, can I come be a part? I want to volunteer and be a part of, the coaching ranks. And St. Joe's the first team to call me back. And I didn't know anything about St. Joe. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But when I got here, they took me in as a part of the family. Man, I thank Coach Lott for that. Those years back, and ever since then, man, it's just hard for me to walk away from these guys, man. Seeing these guys grow from where they went and how they are now, man, it's fun. St. Joe, and plus it was right down the street from Canton. If anybody know me, they know I'm gonna say something about Canton every time you ask me a question about where I'm from or where I'm at. It's right down the street. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I'm happy that I did. Like, I thought I was coming, and I had the stigma about private schools in my head too. Like, man, I'm finna go coach these guys, man. They don't know what they doing. We just gonna be happy to play ball. But when I got here, it was a whole different story. It was some talent out there. Of course, we had to shape some guys, but hey, I am just blessed to be a part of it all, and I thank them guys every day, man, for keeping me on, man. They could have let me go, but hey, it's been 5-6 years later, I'm still here.
Yes, sir. You mentioned Canton, and if I'm not mistaken, Quindary Weatherspoon, Nick Weatherspoon played there, and Did you know those guys? Did you coach them any?
Well, they didn't play at Canton. They played at Vail McJackson, but they're from Canton. They was raised in Canton. When I knew those guys, man, we used to play pickup ball at a church every Saturday, and you can see it then. Like, them guys are gonna be special. I didn't know they was gonna get to the level that they are now, but man, those guys were special way back then, and it's been a joy to watch those dudes, man. I know them well. I don't speak to them much and anything like that, but it's a respect between the both of us, well, all three of us. Those guys, man, it's talent, man. They're talented. And they worked hard, too, so I'll give them that, man.
Yes, sir. I think Quindary Weatherspoon is actually in the G League right now. G League Spurs, and Nick Weatherspoon, I'm not sure where he is.
He just signed a contract to play overseas. I'm thinking it's somewhere in Europe, but I'm not really sure. But he's still playing professionally. The younger brother is at FAU right now.
Okay.
And he's going to be a real big piece for those guys, man. All those brothers, man, they talented. So, man, I'm glad they're from Canton. So.
Yes, sir. Is that Brandon Weatherspoon?
Yes,
Yeah.
Brandon Weatherspoon. Yeah, man, that dude, he a dog, man.
Yeah, you should have came to state. I'm a little upset about that.
Hey, you got to go where you can play, man. Some people, and that's my advice to any athlete out there, man. Go where you can play. Yeah, a lot of guys say, I got an offer from Duke. And you're going to go to Duke just to sit on the bench, or, you want to go to a school. It may not be the big brand name like Duke, but you want to go where you can get some playing time, you can learn, you can develop. You don't want to go to a program and just sit the bench. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Just so you can wear a Duke basketball shirt, man, go somewhere where you can play, you can learn, you can grow, and you can develop, man. That's going to be important for you.
Yes, sir. That's really important. Just go somewhere where you can play and then work yourself up.
Oh, yeah.
To the next level. Currently, I'm a golfer right now.
Man, you gotta teach me how to play golf. I don't know nothing about golf.
You need to come out with me, man.
I don't know how to. I don't even know how to hold a golf club. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get me out there. I can teach you how to shoot the ball, but you gotta teach me how to drive that thing, man. They say you hit that thing about 300 now. Huh?
Oh yeah, man. I'm driving it out there, starting to work out a little more and putting some weight on.
Oh yeah. Hey, quick story about Reigns, everybody that y'all don't know. He was a basketball player initially.
Yes, sir.
He got a nice little shot on him too. He just, he picked what was best for him, which was golf, and I'm proud of him for that. But I knew Reigns when he was in that gym. So y'all don't know Reigns like I know Reigns, man. He about 6'3" now.
6'3",
look at me in my eyes, and I'm 6'3". So man, if I can get him back out there in that gym, it'd be something. But they say he's special out there on that golf. With that golf club in his hand, so we'll let him rock with that. But he sure got to teach me how to play, because I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, you ought to come out. I'm a member out at Annandale Country Club. Just shout out to Annandale.
All right, man, I'm holding you to that now.
Yes, sir. I kind of want to go back to St. Joe, though. So, what are you kind of doing to condition those guys right now to get them ready for the season?
Well, to me, man, it's more mental for those guys than anything. A lot of times when you have a good group of guys that leave, like those things like Caleb graduated and Hudson graduated, those guys, when they leave, the guys coming up think, well, I need to fill those shoes right away. So they get in their own way mentally. I just try to keep them on track mentally, man. Hey, look, the season ain't even started yet. We got a long way to go, man. You got to be prepared from the top down. Everything you do is going to be from the top down. You can have all the talent in the world. Like, I can shoot. Shooting is my hands, but if my head ain't right, it ain't gonna be no good. So I try to keep those guys locked in mentally, especially the younger guys. Our young guys, BJ, even somebody like Brandon Burks. Like I keep those guys locked in mentally, and that starts in the classroom. If you ain't got good grades, man, you can't be successful on that court. You got to be willing to listen, follow directions, and pay attention. So if your teacher give you an assignment and you can't even turn that in on time, when I call a play out, Coach Howard call a play out, you ain't gonna be able to run that either. So, they just you gotta stay locked in mentally, man. It starts from the top down, from the head down. If you ain't got it up top, it's just gonna be hard, man.
I understand that. That's all golf is. Golf is all mental game. I mean, if you got a little bit of skill and a great mental game, you're gonna make a great player.
But you got that technique too, though, right? I heard about you. They say you got that technique out this world. So you just being a little humble right now, but you can talk a little bit. You got that game on you.
Yes, sir. Currently, the JA Raiders dance team is about to perform. We're about midway through halftime. Let's see, we got about 9 minutes left. Other than sports, St. Joe is a really good school. They have a lot to offer, lots of activities and clubs, sports. Good teachers. What do you think about the culture at St. Joe?
Man, I like that it's a small, tight knit group of people over at St. Joe. And speaking of sports, man, it's so much to do at St. Joe. A lot of times, people say, well, I'm not tall enough to play basketball. I'm not strong enough to play football. Well, I ain't fast enough to play baseball. I can't really jump high enough to play volleyball. St. Joe got so many other things that they can be a part of, and it's all inclusive. So, and one thing I like about the coaches over at St. Joe, man, they encourage the players to play multiple sports. As assistant basketball coach, of course, I want you to be in the gym year round. But hey, if you're the man out there on the golf course, go play golf. If you're good in baseball, go play baseball. So I love that about St. Joe. They encourage the guys to play multiple sports. And because we have small numbers, we need that. The coaches are very appreciative of the guys coming out to play different sports, man. So I love that about St. Joe, man. It's really a family atmosphere, man. It's something that is overlooked at times, but man, it's a good thing. I love it.
Yeah, I love how they encourage the guys and girls to put yourself out there and see what you're good at, and just maybe you're good at tennis. You never played tennis, and you're like D1 level.
Right. Yeah.
You just never know. So.
Never know till you try, man. You gotta get out there and give it a try.
Yes, sir. All right, I think the J Raider dance team just finished up, and then the cheer team's about to go out. So we got about 7 minutes and 40 seconds left before third quarter starts. Kind of want to talk about the game a little bit now. Yeah. Currently, Bruins are 0 and the J Raiders at 28. So, down 28. It's going to be a tough comeback, but I think our guys have it. I think they have the resilience to come back in this one, and if they could, that would be awesome. But
and I think too, man, right now it's about want to. You gotta want to. A lot of times, you look across that field from you, and somebody out there bigger, faster, stronger than you. But hey, I know the old cliche that we always use, but hey, he put his pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I always tell my guys in basketball, man, ain't nobody better than me in nothing. Now, you may say, well, Coach, LeBron James in the NBA, man, he better than you. Well, if he get on that court with me, I got that mentality that nobody's going to beat me in nothing. Anything. You can't beat me in nothing. So if you got that mentality about yourself, man, you'll be successful in anything you do. Whether sports, it can be anything, man. Nobody is better than you, but you ain't better than nobody else. I think I heard Kevin Durant say that one time, man. Nobody's better than me, but I ain't better than nobody else either. You got to have that humility about yourself. But I think these guys, man, they're going to come out with got to have a spark on you. Got to light that fire on you somehow. But at this level, man, the varsity level, if the coach has to motivate you, then it's not for you. You got to find a way to motivate yourself. Like, find a reason to want to do it. Find a reason to want to be successful. And once you find that reason, as a coach, this is a piece of cake at that point.
Sir, I think LeBron actually said, if you're scared, being scared is all in the mind, and being tired is all in the mind. Yeah. He's totally right about that. These guys just got to go out in the second half and say to themselves, hey, I'm better than these guys, and I'm going to go out and give it my best.
You got to lean on your preparation, man. Like, we work hard. So, and that's why sometimes as a coach, when we're losing, and we lose a game, it's disappointing because I know how hard our guys work to be successful or to even be competitive. And once a coach feel like we're not giving our all, man, it's disheartening for us all. But, nobody's going to work harder than us. Like, on the basketball program, man, we in that gym. Like, when that door and that light in that gym open up, we in there. So nobody's going to outwork us. So when we out there on the court, it was just your day to beat us. But we never going to cower to anybody. Like, I feel we work harder than any program in the state of Mississippi. And I'm going to hang my hat on that, man. So we just lean on our training, our work ethic, and ability, and we're going to always be successful, win, lose, or draw.
Yes, sir. I mean, when you work hard, good things happen. It may not happen immediately, but if you give it a little time, it'll happen. And I think these guys are going to get what they deserve.
And body language, too, man. That's important. Like, we're down 28-0. You got to come out that locker room like it's 0-0. It's a whole new game that second half, man. Turnovers going to happen. It happens. And to translate that to the game of life, man, bad things happen. How you going to respond to it?
Yes,
And success is subjective. Like, we may score 21 points and, it may be 21-28. Well, that's success. We dug ourselves out of that hole and we found that we were way better than what we thought we were. So, you just got to come out that locker room, man, with that chip on your shoulders. Got to be there. And you just got to work, man.
Yeah, and even if we don't come out with the win, but we put in a good effort, you know, we got something to build on for next game.
Oh yeah, and we don't see losses. We see lessons. It's a lesson. If I can learn from, you know, this loss, man, that's what we want to see, man. It's not a loss. It's a lesson. Now, if I'm not learning from it, now we got a problem.
Yes,
but I
sir.
think these guys are gonna learn from it, man.
That's right.
Hey, this is cool. Y'all need to have me up here more often.
Yeah, man, this is nice.
Yeah, I got a nice little view and everything.
Yeah, shout out to J.A. Raider broadcasting.
Man,
booth.
this is nice, man. This is nice, but St. Joe got the best journalism program around here, so
Oh, yeah.
you know they might got the nice view up here, but we got the best teacher that's gonna teach it. We got the best broadcaster that's gonna broadcast it. So, hey, we ready now. Don't do us like that.
Yeah, I keep saying shout out, but I gotta say another shout out to Mr. Casarino.
Oh, yeah.
he
Oh,
does
yeah.
a great job. I gotta say he's one of the hardest working guys. He comes back after the games.
Gotta
puts
give him
up
his
all the
credit.
things, and-
Gotta give him his credit. Hey man, y'all need to. Speaking of, you know, thanking them, man, y'all need to just sometimes you walk past the classroom and say, hey, coach, how you doing, man? Just checking on you.
Yeah.
Because these guys, man, they do a lot for y'all that y'all don't see. So, Mr. Casarino, man, we appreciate you doing what you do, man. Sometimes a thank you goes a long way. Show a little appreciation, man. Like, even fellas, when y'all get home, like, tell your parents, hey, mama, thank you. And she be like, what you thanking me for? Just because you mama, all right? Because you're doing something for me that I know I couldn't do for myself. So a little appreciation goes a long, long way, man. Sometimes appreciation is better than money.
Yes, sir. Just checking in on people and saying thank you, and just, you know, thank you for being there and doing all you do. It means a lot to people. So
Oh yeah, a little appreciation goes a long, long way, man.
I think currently the kids are about to go into a.
What, they got a
sprint
race
off.
going on?
Yeah, I think so.
Rains, I think you could have took. No, my man
Oh,
in the yellow
man.
look quick.
Oh, yellow fast.
Yeah, nah, it's over. He got
he's
it.
a future wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah, he need to give St. Joe a look, man. Like we'll develop that young man.
Hey, I need to go down there and recruit him.
Boy got them Jets on him.
That's right.
And if you can shoot a basketball, we'll turn him into a little player now.
All right, got about 2 minutes left before the third quarter starts. You know, if you're just now tuning in, we are on WJXC LP Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, and we are also live on Bruin News Now on YouTube. So go check that out.
Yeah, man, it's been an interesting game so far, man. But our guys gonna come out, man. We're gonna play hard. We're gonna give it all we got, man. We'll be fine at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
Not a loss, it's a lesson. So we can learn from anything we do.
Yes, sir.
Hey, real quick, man. Y'all make sure y'all come out and support the basketball program, man. We got about 5-6 weeks before tip-off. The guys in the gym working hard, man. So if you see a basketball player, tell them, man, stay in the gym, stay focused, and stay ready because the season right around the corner. We're going to try to pack out that gym every game, man. We need all the support we can get, so come out, support, man. Support that basketball program.
Oh, yes, sir. Everybody tuning in right now on Bruin News Now. Y'all go support the Bruins out there. I mean, they're playing their hearts out every night.
Oh, yeah. Big shout out to my man, Coach Howell, over there doing his thing, man. Hardest working dude I know. That guy has taught me more about basketball as a coach than I ever knew as a player. So, man, I can't thank him enough. Y'all see Coach Howell in that hallway, man. Y'all tell him what's up, man. Y'all tell him that y'all thank him for coming and be a part of the St. Joe family because without him, man, a lot of this stuff wouldn't be possible, man. So, I call him, he like a little firecracker. He's small, but he got a big boom. So, y'all take care of my boy, Coach Howell, man. Shout out to my boy, Coach.
Yeah, Coach Howell's a great guy. I actually want to kind of ask you about your relationship with him. Like, how'd you meet him and just kind of...
So the crazy thing is, my first year over here, I was on Coach O'Hara. Man, really good dude, man. Really, really good dude. And then next year, you know, he decided to step away from it, and they brought Coach Howell in. I know when new coaches come in, they want to bring their own staff. So, you know, I didn't know he would keep me on or not. So, man, actually, the first time I met him, it was in the weight room. Walked in the weight room and said, hey, Coach, man, my name's Kendall Morrison, man. I was on part of the program last year, man. If you have me, man, I would love to be a part of the program going forward. And he said, man, hey, come aboard. And man, like he took me on his wing, showed me so much about basketball, man, that I never ever knew. I'm indebted to that guy, man, 100%. That is a good dude, man. It's Coach Howell, man. And so we've been rocking ever since, man. Middle school basketball and high school basketball, man. Me and that dude, we tight, man. I want him to dance on my wedding when I get married, so he need to get his knee right.
Yeah.
Coach Howell, that's a good guy, man. So.
All right, Coach Morrison, thank you for coming out with us, and hope you have a good night, and hopefully we can come out with the win here.
Oh,
in the
yes, sir,
second
man.
half.
We're going to get it done, man. We're going to get it done again, man. Thank y'all for having me. We're going to come out and support these Bruins, man, every game we can. Y'all come and check us out on the basketball. And, man, we looking forward to getting that season started. Thank y'all for having me.
All right, man. See you.
All right.
All right, Bruin fans, and so now that I'm here, Connor Odom.
What's happening, man?
Nothing much right now, Coach Morrison. All right, so right now I just want to mention the halftime stats right now. I saw, as it just went away on the screen, Bruins have 146 yards. JA has 228 yards right now. So right now I actually do not know where Jimmy and Jonas went. I think they're outside talking to Coach Morrison. So I will be a lone talking person for right now. So I just kind of want to give. Come on, Reigns, Lord Almighty, make your heaven and earth. So, what are you doing? You told me to get. Whatever. Okay, I'm sorry for that little miscommunication. So now Jonas will be standing, and I'll be sitting, as I stood the whole first half.
Well, Connor, we had you standing because somebody was falling asleep in the chair. I'm not gonna say any names, but somebody was falling asleep in the chair.
Jimmy.
That's why you were standing up, Connor.
No, it was Connor. But just to recap, thank you, Reigns Walker, for that really good halftime show there with Coach Mo. The Bruins come back after the halftime with a losing 28-0 to the J Raiders. Man, Jonas, what are you thinking moving forward to this next half? What do you think the Bruins need to do to capitalize and to score points?
Jimmy, you know what? I'm gonna say this right here. Going into this second half, I was kind of feeling a little down, kind of feeling a little defeated. But I just stepped away from the booth, went down, saw the sights in the fields, talked to some of my fellow students, talked to some of my fellow St. Joe alumni, and I'm back. I'm back. I'm feeling great. I'm believing again. 28-0, man, that looked like 7-0 to me. So we about to come back. We about to do our thing.
Yeah, this is only 4 touchdowns. Right now, Bruins are already setting up to receive. Stop looking at my hair, Jonas. All right, so that will be a little squid kick straight to Chris Watson. That will be bobbled, and that will be right out of bounds on the 10-yard line, right where we do not want field position.
Yeah, it looked to be a little muffed kick by number 15, Christopher Watson. Man, I think we need to start off early. We need points on the board. 11:59 in this third quarter of play. Man, I think Emil's going to really want it. He showed off his arm there at the end of the first half. I think we're going to go out there. He's going to show off his arm. We're going to get a lot more yards on the running game and just all throughout the offense. Jonas, what do we need to do here, man?
Jimmy, what we need to do? We need to stay faithful and keep believing in our Bruins. That's what us three need to do. 20. Man, my boy Emil about to come out, throw him a nice little tutty. You know what I'm saying, to one of these boys. So that's what's about to happen.
All right, so Bruins Lineup, twins either side of the field in shotgun formation, and that will be a handoff to number. All right, I see his name right now, but he's at an angle. Number 4.
Day Davis. My boy Day. We talked to him. Day's a big guy, but he's actually kind of a little shy.
All right, Bruins line up, shotgun formation, twins either side of the field. Day Davis runs up the middle for a powerful run. And will that be a Bruin first down? They're looking.
Yeah, that's first down by Day Davis. It will be third and.
And that will be a first. And that will be a first down. And that first down is brought to you by BP Electric LLC.
Yeah. What I tell you, we're gonna come out. Amir hasn't thrown that tutty yet, but my boy Day is even eating on the ground. So
first time we heard his name tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Bruins line up, shotgun formation. Emil sends a man in motion, making it trips either side of the field. He fakes handoff to Day. And that is a complete pass to Chris Watson. And will that be a Bruin first down?
Yes, sir. It will be to number 15, Christopher Watson, former Blitz 16 Player of the Week last year, but not Player of the Week, but Player of the Week candidate. So nice to see him coming back out, making plays. Emil just slinging that thing.
So that brings it 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. Emil lines up in shotgun formation, hands off to Day Davis, and Day makes an incredible run, and that And that first down was brought to you by BP Electric LLC.
Yeah, good job by the Bruins to come out here. Shooting bullets there at JA's defense. Coming off strong, moving the chains. Good job by Data. Just to do good on the running game. And let's see what they can do right here, boys.
All right, Bruins line up in shotgun formation. Twins other side of the field. Emil hands off to number 4, Day Davis, as he runs up the middle for a 5-yard gain, bringing it 2nd and 5, right on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Connor, I hate to be a JA defender right now because they just getting ran flat over by big old Day Davis.
Yeah, indeed they are, Jonas. Indeed they are.
All right. Bruins appear to be lined up in shotgun formation. Twins either side of the field with Day Davis lined up to his right. Lined up to Emil to his right. Number 5, Solomon Walker, actually. Number 5, Solomon Walker runs up the middle for a short 4-yard gain. That brings it 2nd and. All right, we're actually kind of awaiting. It appears to be 2nd and 2, maybe 2nd and 3. So, no, 3rd and 1. I take that back. I was wrong on both things.
Yeah, whatever it is, good job by the Bruins here to move the chains. Connor, let's make these calls, man.
Okay, all right. Bruins line up. Shotgun formation. Twins either side of the field. Emil throws a bullet straight to Chris Watson, and that will be a Bruin first down.
Correction.
He dropped it.
Yeah, it was an incompletion. The defender broke it up last second. But great job by Emil finding Chris on that slant route right there. Unfortunately, Chris was just unable to finish it.
Yeah, unable to finish it there, but just an incomplete pass there. We still have really good field position, and we have a lot of time. Put points on the board to make a nice comeback.
All right, Bruins line up, shotgun formation. Twins either side of the field, and that will be a quarterback keeper, as that will only be as Emil was stopped on the line of scrimmage, so that will bring it to Raiders ball right on the 47-yard line.
Yeah.
You good there, Connor? You good there?
Yeah, I was just kind of reading, but I couldn't really read it at the same time. So it is 46 or 47-yard line.
Yeah, anyway, Bruins look to be back on defense here. Look to make a nice stop there early so we can get the ball back and put points back on the board. We really need to break that number 0 on the board, and we need something to start this comeback.
Yep, that's right, Jimmy. All right, Bruins line up man-to-man coverage. Raiders line up twins either side. Raiders line up twins either side of the field. Raiders roll back to the near side of the field, to the far side of the field. As he's pressured, he goes for a last-second scramble for about a 2-yard gain as he's forced out of bounds. That brings it 2nd and 8.
I have to give it to him. Number 10, Tay Collins. He can scramble that ball back there. A great job by the Bruin defense to keep him contained.
Yeah, Tay Collins, we knew him as kind of like a running quarterback there, almost like a white Lamar Jackson, but he has been showing off his arm a little bit. But yeah, let's see what the Bruin defense has to offer here.
All right, Bruins line up, man-to-man coverage. Raiders line up, twins other side of the field. They hand off to number 27. Do y'all any of y'all have the number, because I cannot find it?
Number 27, Marcus Harris.
We hear his name a lot. All right, Bruins line up, man-to-man coverage. Raiders line up, twins near side of the field in shotgun formation. He hands off to number 27, Marcus, whatever his last name is, Marcus Harris.
Yeah,
for a Raider first down.
Good tackle by Day Davis. We've seen him running the ball well, and he's been tackling well all night as he's been playing this linebacker position. The first time we've seen him play that all year.
All right, Bruins line up, man-to-man coverage. Sorry for interrupting you. Raiders line up, shotgun formation. They hand off to Marcus Harris once again as he runs up the middle for a 2-yard gain, bringing it 2nd and 8.
Yeah, we like to see a lot of the St. Joe reserves, and we see Mason Roach, who was our defensive player of the game last week.
It was Mason Roach.
Yeah. So anyway, they've had some pretty good carries here. Jay has, but Bruins defense are not faltering in any way.
All right, appears to be Bruins lining up man-to-man coverage as Raiders line up in shotgun formation. Shotgun formation with twins near side of the field. Raiders almost draw the Bruins off sides as there is 2-1, and that will be a Raider timeout as
as it almost ran out of time on the clock right there.
Yep, you are right. You are right, Connor. Man. We need to get this ball back, boys. We really need this ball back. We need to start off on the right foot. We need to get some points on the board, man. JA has been running the ball a ton to start off this second half. Haven't seen much thrown, any throws by number 10 Tay Collins, but I think the Bruins are doing really well in the trenches, to keep on going. What are you thinking, Jonas?
Jimmy, to be honest with you, I liked how the Bruins came out on that first offensive drive, made some good progress down the field. We're unable to finish. It's like we've been hitting them hard all night. We get a stop, and we get a nice position. But we just have to capitalize on that and get some points on the board.
All right. As both teams now line up from their timeout right there, Bruins appear to be lining up. Bruins appear to be lining up man-to-man coverage. Raiders appear to be lining up twins near side of the field. Quarterback has a halfback to his left. Quarterback draws back to pass. He rolls to the near side of the field. Throws for a deep pass straight to number 2, and that will be a one-handed catch right on the 2-yard line. That is a disappointing catch for the Bruins.
Yeah, impressive catch by number 2, Dakota Jordan. But that was good. That was great coverage by number 15, Christopher Watson. Some things like that you can't really control. But wow.
It's okay. All right. Bruins line up, man-to-man coverage. Raiders line up, handoff to number 27, and that will be a forcefully fought, not a Raider touchdown. So that brings it 2nd and goal for the Raiders. Bruins are a little bit hyped up right now, but the Raiders, at the speed that they go, it's rough. All right. Bruins line up, man-to-man coverage. They once again hand off to number 27, and that will now be a Raider touchdown, bringing the score to 34-0. We're now waiting on the PAT.
Yeah, 34-0 for the Raiders, man. St. Joe looked to get the ball starting off the second half of play, but some things you just can't really control, and you really just have to keep on battling, especially with the circumstances that you put in. I think the Bruins still have a lot of fight left in them. There is 7 minutes 26 seconds left. The PAT is good, but like I said, 7 minutes and 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Man, Jonas, do you see the Bruins faltering in any way?
Jimmy, I gotta go back to that one-handed catch by Dakota Jordan. I heard his name a lot all week before the game, and I was doing some research in the booth up here last half, and I did see that he was committed to Mississippi State for football. So, so he's a pretty good player, and we just gotta stop him. And we also have to stop number 27, Marcus Harris. If we can shut those two down, as well as the quarterback that Connor dubbed the White Lamar Jackson.
I did not dub him that.
If we can, Jimmy, one of y'all.
That was Jimmy.
Yeah, that was me.
But if we can stop those 3 players, we can come back in this game.
All right, so now the Bruins are already lining up to kick. Brandon Taylor already lined up to kick. Number 3, Carter Walker already lined up to kick. And number 15, Chris Watson already ready to receive the kick. Sorry. All right. Raiders about to kick off, and the kick is away for a little squid kick straight to number 8, Noah Chaplin, as he crawls on the ground right onto the 34-yard line. So, what y'all gonna say about that? Jimmy?
Looking back on the field after the play, you still see some lots of words being spoken here and there between the Bruins and the Raiders. But I think not bad field position for starting off the offense. I think like I always say, I think Emil's gonna go out there, throw some dimes, and Solomon Walker might go out there, do some running a little bit, or Day. But we have a lot of playmakers, and this score can easily be flipped from 0 to anything else.
All right, Bruins line up, twins on the side of the field in shotgun formation. Emil hands off to number 4, Day Davis. for about a 3-yard gain, bringing it 2nd and 7.
You know, I wonder why we didn't see Tay carrying the ball as much in the first half. But, you know, he's doing well running the ball this half. But I think we got to throw the ball, Jimmy, because we don't have a lot of time left. We got to get 35 points. So I think we got to move that ball to the edge or something. Jimmy, what do you think?
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Emil show off that arm, but man, we haven't seen him throw in a while. Let's see if he does it right here.
All right, Bruins lineup, Twins on the side of the field. Day is brought down in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards, bringing it 3rd and 12. 12 yards away from the first down as we have 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the remaining quarter. So, what do y'all think the Bruins need right now besides the first down?
Points. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have said besides that too. All right. So, right now the Bruins are lined up in shotgun formation, trips near side of the field. In shotgun formation, Emil calls for the snap, rolls out to the far side of the field. He's pressured, and he is sacked in the backfield, losing 5 yards in that play, making it 4th and 16 in this drive. So, do y'all think the Bruins are going to punt, or will they go for it?
Boy, number 99 Ryder says is coming out, so they will punt this ball back to J.A. and let's just hope this Bruin defense can get a stop.
As it's 35-0 right now, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this remaining quarter. The receiver will be number 3 on the other team. Number 5, I'm sorry. Number 3, and that ball will be touchdown right on the 40-yard line, but it will bounce to about the 25-yard line. So right now the Bruins will be now heading into defense at the moment. What do y'all think the Bruin defense has to offer for right now? Jimmy?
Oh, sorry, kind of lost my train of thought there. I guess defense got to find that drive, man. Got to find that drive to go out there, hit somebody, just make stops. At this point, we gotta go on adrenaline, and we gotta go out there and try to work as hard as we can and stop this J offense.
All right, Bruins line up man-to-man coverage. Raiders line up, Twins near side of the field in shotgun formation. Once again, hands off to one of their key running backs. Number, if I can find his name. I keep forgetting his name. Wait, what's his name? Y'all know? If y'all can find the sheet.
Looks to be stopped by our man Robert Clark, Big Rob. But yeah, still good job by the line. What are you thinking, Jonas?
Well, I just want to say, as we're near the top of the hour, you are listening to WJC Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio on 107.9, home of the Bruins.
All right, Bruins line, and that will be a offsides on the Raider offense. As I saw one of the Raiders go offsides. False start, Raiders. Double back them up. As it is now 2nd and 16. What will they do? Will they run the ball like they've been doing for this whole night, or will they pass like they've also kind of been doing?
Well, they've been killing us with that run game. They haven't really had to throw the ball that much.
All right, Bruins line up in man-to-man coverage. Sorry I interrupted you. Raiders line up in shotgun formation, and that will be a run for about a 2-yard gain, making it 3rd and 16. 3rd and 14. I'm sorry. All right, so now as the Raiders are waiting their call, I have to kind of get an early head start. Right now, Bruins are now lining up man-to-man coverage at the moment. Raiders are lined up shotgun formation, Twins near side of the field. Raiders have a halfback to his left. Raiders call for the snap, drops back to pass to the near side of the field. Goes for make a short pass straight to number 34 right on the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that looks to be a drop.
Sorry, my bad.
He didn't maintain possession throughout that whole catch. He did come up with it at first, but he didn't keep it throughout the fall.
All right, as now the Raider punting team now heads out onto the field. The Raiders will be kicking, and the receivers will be Chris Watson, number 15, and number 3, Carter Walker, on the 30-yard line.
Yep, looking to receive. Hopefully, getting some good offensive positioning here. Let's see what they can do.
All right, the snap is away, and the punt is away for a high kick straight to number 15, Chris Watson, and he will run for about a 2-yard gain right on the 35-yard line. 5 yard. I don't know why I said 2. Okay. What do you think about that? So, what do you think the Bruin offense has to offer for this drive, Jonas?
Connor, I'm just gonna harp on what Jimmy said last possession. We need some points. Whether we gotta get them to the ground, through the air, however we gotta get them, we need to get them, and we need to get them fast.
All right, I just want to mention a quick station ID as it is now top of the hour. You are listening to 107.9 FM, WJXC Jackson LP, Mississippi Catholic Radio. Sorry, I lost my train of thought right there. Bruins lineup trips near side the field in shotgun formation. Emil drops back to pass, and that pass is away for a long snap. And that will be a hard-fought catch, and that catch will be made by number 15, Chris Watson. But then again, there is a flag down the field.
I think that'll be a PI on the defense, but fortunately, it won't be needed as Chris did come up with the catch. So I think they'll stay right where they are. And like I said, Jimmy, we need to move that ball through the air. Nice to see the Bruin offense do it right there.
Oh yeah, like you said, nice to see Emil show off that arm. He's a very good quarterback. We just need to get whatever we can get, boys. And get that touchdown like we've been wanting for quite a while now.
As it is now the fourth quarter. That third quarter flew by very quickly. As we now enter to this last 12 minutes of this game, with the score being 35-0. Raiders up 35, Bruins down 35. So the Bruins need points this game, that's for sure, as they will now be placed on let's see, the on the 32-yard line they will be placed. What will the Bruins do?
Get some points, hopefully.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't really forget about that. They do need points.
So what happened? We flipped.
Yeah, we just switched. Yeah,
I was kind of like, why are we coming all the way back? But we just flip field, and we hope to see these Bruins fight back.
All right, Bruins now have energy from that catch. All right, Bruins line up, shotgun formation. Trips near side the field. Emil drops back to pass, throws for a deep pass, and that will be caught by Chris Watson, and that will be the first Bruin touchdown of the night.
Oh well, they will get it. That ball came out at the end, so I didn't know if it would be counted, but that will be counted as the St. Joe Bruins will get on the board for the first time tonight. As your score will be 35-6. The Raiders.
All right, I just want to mention that touchdown sponsor is the Tice family and Old Town Cleaners for that first Bruin touchdown. Bruins have energy for tonight as it is now 35-6.
Yeah, it feels good to finally get points on the board. Let's see if Friar Sesser can add on to that lead.
All right, so now as I see big man Seth Worsham, number 55, run onto the field as fast as he can, and the kick is away for a short kick, and it is good. That PAT is brought to you by... All right, if I could find it. That extra point is brought to you by Taylor, Wellens, Pullitz, and Dew APLC. That brings the score 35-7. Bruins with 7. Raiders with 35. 10 minutes and 40 seconds left remaining in this quarter.
Yeah, like I said earlier, man, it feels good to finally get something on the board, get something going for this offense. We've been really wanting to see something, go the right way for us, because we've had drives going into the end zone tonight, but, ended in unfortunate things like that fumble like we had. But, Jonas, how you feeling about right now?
I think it's a positive. Got on the board for the first time of the night, so that does breathe some hope into us. I never want to call it over, but I think we're just fighting back, showing some pride at the end of this game.
Yeah, like you said, we gotta show pride. Bruin faithful, thank you for sticking around with us. Obviously it may seem bleak at the moment, but it's been a solid game by St. Joe. So many people thought that we would just get blown out. And so many people thought, just counted us out, wrongfully. And, we proved a lot of people wrong tonight. And the game's not over, boys. We still got a lot of football left. And let's see what this Bruin defense can do to this JA offense.
You know what this TV reminds me of? It reminds me of going to a Saints game because they had these like TVs set up throughout the stadium. But this is high school football. This is not NFL. All right. Bruins are now all lined up for the kick. The receivers in the backfield are. All right, the Bruins. Okay, I cannot see their numbers. All right, number 99, Ryder Sesser is about to signal for the kick as he is lined up for the kick. Number 99, Ryder Sesser signals for the kick. He runs up, and that kick is away for a high kick, for a low kick, right on the 15-yard line. As number 5, runs up the field as he is almost forcibly pushed out of bounds, and he will be pushed out of bounds right about the 40. So
on that kick return there, he was kind of slinging that ball around, holding it with one hand. I thought it would pop out for a second, but unfortunately it didn't. And we brought him down at the 40 and forced him out of bounds.
Right now, the Bruins have energy right now as we have scored that first touchdown of the night. Since we have that first touchdown of the night.
Yeah, Connor, I think the Bruin defense is going to get a little bit of momentum coming forward after getting points on the board. Give him some more energy, and make it stop right here so we can go back and put some more points on the board.
All right, Bruins line up man-to-man coverage. JA lines up and appears to be twins near side of the field in shotgun formation. As a new quarterback, I see that number 7. All right, I did not see his name right now, as I do need to call this play. All right, number 7 calls for the snap, hands off to his running back. No, all right, what number is that? Number 28 is a different number now. Number 28. No, number 28. I see his name, but I can't read it.
Denham Mitchell.
There we go. It was too far away from me. And this is now right on the 50-yard line, right on the St. J.A. logo.
Yeah, Connor, I think you want to go to a Saints game. So, Miss Odom, if you listen to that at home, Connor would like to go to a Saints game before the year's over with.
Yeah, I do. Actually, I really do.
For sure.
All right. Bruins line up in man-to-man coverage. Raiders line up. Twins near side of the field. They hand off to number 28, Daniel Mitchell, for a stop off the line of scrimmage with no yards gained, as is now 3rd and 1. No, that is a Raider first down. They're a little bit confused with the. All right, that is a Raider first down, as they now agreed on something. All right. And that in the line of scrimmage will be placed on the 48-yard line. St. Joe lines up. Man-to-man coverage. Raiders line up, and that will be a false start, I believe. And that call will be. We are awaiting the call. False start on the Raiders. That will back them up 5 yards. That brings it 1st and 15.
Yeah. Nice to see the Raiders going back for a change. This Bruin defense is trying to step up and make another stop for us to get back on offense.
All right, Jimmy. All right, never mind. All right, Bruins line up man-to-man coverage, and that tackle will be made by Robert Clark, as the carrier was Denham Mitchell. So that will only be a gain of about, and that will actually back them up 2nd and 17 from their original spot.
Yeah. Seems like this Bruin defense is gonna make a stop here. They've been doing really well after the leading into the the second half of play. As time keeps clicking down, the Bruin defense is eager to make a stop here.
All right, Bruins appear to be lined up in man-to-man coverage. Raiders line up, shotgun formation. Twins near side of the field. Quarterback drops back to pass. He throws for a bullet, and he is stopped right by. And that ball will roll out of bounds as what is his name?
Number 7, Brandon Taylor, coming up to make that nice solo tackle.
And that was a popped out ball right there, but I believe that will be all right. All right, 4 minutes. 4 minutes? What?
Yeah, they're trying to eat away at that clock.
Okay, because that clock's been running down way too fast. Because it looks like 5 minutes ago it was only 12 minutes left, like we just entered. But then again, there's only 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. So, all right, Bruins appear to be lined up. Man-to-man coverage. Raiders look to be Twins far side of the field, and that will be a delay of game on the Raiders. All right, that will be on the Raiders as it is now 3rd and. All right, we are waiting.
Yeah, Connor, and I want to while you wait on that, I want to give a message to the Bruin fans at home listening to us. You know, Jackson Academy is one of the best teams in the state, so it's nice to see our Bruins come out and put up a strong performance against them.
All right, Bruins line up in Wildcat formation. Raiders roll out, and that is a drop pass, so that will bring it fourth down, and I am actually awaiting for the number on this TV right now as the Raider punting team now walks out.
Yeah, and Connor, just to finish what I was saying, we do have some injuries on that Bruins sideline, so and like I said, this is one of the best teams in the state. So I think our Bruins will do fine as we move on deeper into the season against some weaker opponents and start district play. This is the strongest team we're going to face. So I mean, we're still competing, battling. So yeah, we still have a lot of faith as the Bruins will move to 2-2 after this game.
All right, that snap is away, and that kick is away for a normal kick, and it will bounce straight for a fake carry, and that ball will roll to about the 20-yard line. As there's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this remaining quarter, Bruins down by a lot as it is 7-35 with only 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this quarter. And so right now, the Raiders will be... All right, so the ball will be placed on the 17-yard line, and the Raiders will line up. The Raider defense will now line up as a Bruin. All right, I need to stand up. I'm sorry, Jonas.
Well, you good, man.
Bruins line up. Twins on the side of the field in shotgun formation. Emil rushes for a screen pass as he passes to Day Davis as he's powering through everyone. He's running. He's booking it down the field, and that should be a holding call, but he will be down right on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, good job by Day Davis to make a good, strong run there, running through people, running over people. Just to go back to what Jonas said earlier, yeah, Bruin Faithful, thank you for sticking with us. You know, JA probably going to be the toughest, matchup of the year. It's good to see the Bruins, not faltering and not giving up and just continuously, working hard and giving it their all.
All right, Bruins line up. Shotgun formation. Twins near side of the field. Emil calls for the snap. Draws back the pass. He has blockers. He has to scramble. And he is scrambling for about a 4-yard gain. That brings it 2nd and 6. What will the Bruins do? No, it's 2nd and 6. Never mind.
Were they going to hurry up and try to score? As they're running the clock, we have 1 minute and 7 seconds left, but they're going to try to do their best to put up one final score before this game ends.
All right, Bruins line up. Twins near side the field. Emil calls for the snap. Draws back to pass. He has blockers. He has to rush. He's running, and he will go for a last-second Hail Mary, and that will be called by Carter Walker.
Wow.
And that will be a Bruin touchdown. That brings the score 13-35.
Great job by Emil extending that play to get another positive note on the board. We see Carter Walker with a touchdown, Chris Watson with a touchdown, and I'm proud of my Bruins
faithful.
Yeah, my Bruins going out here fighting to the end.
Yeah, no doubt, Jonas. Just a great throw by Emil Picarella, showing off that arm. It just shows you, man, this kid's young, but if he can do things like that, he's going to continuously get better. And just a good note to end off for the Bruins there.
Yeah, but it's just 13 seconds left remaining. All right, and that kick is away, and it will be good. I just want to mention our quick sponsors real quick from that touchdown and from this PAT real quick. All right, that touchdown is brought to you by, and that will be ball game. I just want to mention our quick sponsors real quick. The Tice family in Old Town Cleaners and their extra point will be Taylor, Wellens, Politz, and Do APLC. And that will now bring us into the final. The final score being 35-14. All right. So, as we now enter into the post-game show, I myself, Connor Odom, and my color analyst Jimmy and Jonas. Now we'll go into the post-game show.
Yeah, thank you for listening, Bruin Faithful.
Yeah, thank you for listening, Bruin Faithful. Signing off, Jonas Goss.
And Jimmy
No,
Thomas.
we're not. So we gotta do post-game, my man.
I thought Rains Walker was.
No, all right. So, right now, all right. So no, change of plans. We're doing it, by the way. All right. So, this has been Connor Odom joined by tonight. Oh wait. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, and now we will segue to the post-game show sponsored by Daryl and Dora Thomas. Every week, the Bruins sports radio team chooses its Davis and Williams PLC offensive and defensive player of the game. This week, for offensive player of the game, we chose
Carter Walker.
And for the defensive player of the game, we chose
that. For me, that's gonna have to be Mr. Man. I don't know, boys. Defense. Score may say that we didn't really do too well, but I don't know who y'all thinking for the defense.
Well, Jimmy, it's hard to pinpoint one player back there on that defense, but I'm trying to show a little love to Brandon Taylor back there because
yeah, that's for sure. He played excellent tonight, offensive and defensively.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Couple missed calls there by the refs on him, but no doubt he kept on playing hard and kept on playing with a lot of emotion.
Yeah, especially with that ending tackle, as he absolutely his stick to man as he didn't see it coming. He caught that ball, and then Brandon Taylor came up right behind him and just snatched the soul out of him, seems like. All right, so this has been Connor Odom joined by Jimmy and Jonas Goss here on Bruin Streaming Sports and Bruin Sports Radio, powered by C Spire and Orange Theory Fitness, and heard exclusively on WJXC LP Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio. Thanks to our in-studio producer, brother Robert Droll. Thank you, Brother Droll. I also want to thank tonight's underwriters, Brown Baldwin Group, St. Dominic's, Brian Clark Law Firm PLLC, Davis Court Reporting, Wealth Point Investments Management, Davis & Williams PLLC, Equity Plus, BP Electric LLC, Bright Business Solutions, Dora and Daryl Thomas, The Tice Family, Old Town Cleaners, Dwayne Crump Videographer, Mighty Strong Movers, Leonard Protective Service LLC, Total Healthcare Solutions, Matthew Fairburn, Jennifer Stephen, and Taylor Wellens Politz, and Do APLC. Bruin Sports Radio and Bruin Streaming Sports is a production of the St. Joseph Catholic School Student Media Program. Tonight's show was produced live under the direction and supervision of our teacher, Mr. Terry Casarino. This live Bruin sporting event is copyright 2021 by Bruin Broadcasting and St. Joseph Catholic School, 308 New Mansdale Road, Madison, Mississippi, 39110. Reproduction or retransmission of this program is strictly forbidden without explicit written permission under Bruin Broadcasting. Once again, from the Jackson Academy campus, tonight's final score is Raiders 35, Bruins 14. Join us next week when we remain on the road, this time just down the highway from St. Joe to play the Tri-County Academy Rebels in Flora. This will be the third meeting between these two teams. The Bruins hold a 2-0 record in this young series, winning at Tri-County in 2017 by a score of 24-21, in the following year at home on Bill Rayfield Field by a score of 28-7. Tonight the Tri-County's Rebels played at Riverfield Academy. We do not actually know their score at the moment, as we didn't see who they won and who they beat, but the Rebels will enter next week's game into an unknown record. We will find out sooner or later. Right now, airtime next week on Bruin Sports Radio and Bruin Sports Streaming will be 6:45 p.m., followed by kickoff at 7. Until then, So long, everybody. My name is Connor Odom, signing off.